Yep. How you doing, people? Welcome to the Micks Mowers show, live Saturday night with me, Mick. Hope you're doing well. What an absolutely glorious day. Absolutely banging day. Sun's out. Oh, Micks Mowers, you're late. I'm never late, brother. I'm never late. It's just you guys that are waiting for me. How you doing, people? Happy Easter to you all. Hope you're doing well. Give us a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me. And if you can see me, it'd be much appreciated. Hope you're doing okay. Bruce, what are you laughing at, brother? Hope you're doing well. Ben's in the house. There's Henry, Alexander, the Flying Scotsman in the house. How you doing, Alex? Nice to see you, buddy boy. Thanks for popping on in. How you doing? Well, what an absolutely beautiful day. Give us a thumbs up if you can hear me and if you can see me. Wow, nice shades. It's beautiful outside. I'll tell you, the sun in my area where I live, the sun is just starting to set now, but it's right beam across the back of the shed, so it is a bit bright in here. Hope you're doing well, people. Yeah, you can hear me and you can see me. It says the old Mucker Ray. Cheers and thank you, Paul. Much appreciated, mate. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Did you get the parts and the chocolate? Did I get the parts and the chocolate? Is that the parts, the Atco parts? Is that it? These parts in here? Yeah, got them. If that's one, yeah. Yeah, I got them. There should be either there has been a video out or there's a video out that's due to be released. Yeah, I did get that. Yeah, that's cool. Well, I'll just let some of you loud and clear. Says Kenny Boy. Just get some of you in the house here, which would be good. Yeah, right. I think my chat might be a little bit slow. We'll see how we get on. But I'll just let some of you guys and girls just settle down, get into the mood. It's not very often you get Micks Mowers in the house. I had a nice bath, lovely shave. And Riley Boy's just gone to bed. He's had a really busy day, and Mummy just ordered him a massive Easter egg bunny balloon thing. It's about 6 foot tall, and it's filled up with chocolate inside there. So he's absolutely buzzing. So he's gone off to bed. Mrs. P's indoors watching a film. I've been busy down the shack today. Not excessively busy, just finding stuff to do. And as you'll see in some of the videos coming up, I've been very, very busy of late. I've been really busy. Just been trying to get machines up, ready, sold, whatever. Snow on the ground here. My Lord, Bruce. It's banging. What was it here? 15, 16 degrees at the moment, Bruce. It must have been 18 today, easy. It's good at the moment, Mick. Says, who was that? Was that Wayne? Let me on, mate. Wayne, was it someone there? Paul, good at the moment, Mick. Thought you had a tan, but no, I've got a tan. No, I've got a bit of a tan going on. I was hanging off off a ladder yesterday. Cleaning out the gutters because we got some they call them doves, white doves. They're just rats with wings. I was hanging off a gutter like a gibbon yesterday, clearing out the old gutters because they're full of bird crap. So I was doing that and took down some bits and pieces and just had a general tidy up, bit of a jet wash around the house, just a bit of a tidy. Hi, PJ, nice to see you, mate. George Bond said you would give me a spanner. Did he? Well, George Bond is actually incorrect because I don't hand out spanners very often. Only to those who I really do trust and been here for a long time do I hand out spanners too. Hiya, Bill. Guys playing with toys. Nice to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. So I've got a few now. It's got 54 or so in the house. Give us some thumbs up on your way in. Let's just check my monetization. Give that a quick little reboot. See what's happening there. No doubt YouTube want to put me in for review within 10 seconds of me going live. Let's have a little look. So yeah, limited. Right, so request a review. And then we can get rid of that, can't we? Get rid of that for a day. And that's done. Request review. Yeah, request it. I did that once. Right, review has been requested. Just doing that. Come on. Come on. We're having trouble saving your video. Try it might rectify in 5 minutes. Right, I'll come back to that, shall we? If I come out of there, come out of that, and I'll refine that. Just whilst just chat amongst yourselves whilst you're there. Just gonna go into here. I had a problem with the internet down the shed today. I had a few issues with that. It was mucking about. It's loading now. What am I trying? Content. Lives. Limited. It says limited. Let's click it back in there again. Limited. It's been reviewed, so YouTube was lying to me. Okay, that's done. Right, that's done. What we've got here, we've got that one running. That's fine. Got that one running. I'll just get my customization. I'm just going to click it onto anybody can comment, and at any time I can just click that back to subscribers only. So if you're not subscribed, if I have to click it back over, then you'll have to subscribe next time around. Hiya, Jason, mate. Nice to see you. How you doing? Well, Hayes Machine in the house. Oh, hello, Hayes. Nice to see you, James. The boy, Stefan's in the house too. Right. So what have I been doing? Very busy, actually. Very busy indeedly doodly. Lots of repairs coming in and out, which is normal. Hey, what ultrasonic solution do I use? I just use literally, you know, what you use for cleaning brushes, paint brushes. We call it over here. We call it white spirit. I just use white spirit. That's all I use. I don't use nothing fancy, but I don't see the point. White spirit does a good enough job for what I need to do, so I hope that helps you. But you can buy it any type. Like people do use petrol, but be a bit careful. You can use old normal dish soap or washing up soap. You can use that. You know, it all depends what you want to do. Some solutions do turn the carburetors black, but I just tend to use just standard white spirit or paint thinners is what I use, just a little tiny bit. I am Mark. I'll see you, mate. So I've been busy. Been busy atcoing coming out my bum. I sold one. Day before yesterday, it came back because the one of the cog adjustments just come out of adjustment slightly, so that came back just 13 mil, tightened it back out the way it went. That's good. Got hold of myself a nice little Atco 20 with a Scarifying unit, which I might keep myself now, which is good. Mountfield M5. Have anyone ever done a video on a Mountfield M5? I need to look after the one I have. No, I've not done one, but if I come across one, I will do one. Hi, John. Oh, I've got a few in here. Hey, Mick. Hi, Mark. How you doing? Any machines left to fix, Mick? I've got so there's so many, Bruce. It's just machines coming in left, right, and centre. But no, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. You know, we are ticking over in the shop. The shop is very, very busy at the moment with regards to it's a mess. I've been so busy and just trying to get stuff going. Nothing in the post today, Tim. Right, you'll chat to each other. So yeah, I've been busy. Apart from that, some of you may have saw that. Glad you're well, Mick. Riley boy, yeah, he's enjoying his mate. Yeah, he's enjoying his mate. He's absolutely on it. Some of you may have saw I did a little live stream last week. Riley boy's 11th birthday. I don't know where that time's gone, but went down the zoo. Lovely little family day out down there. It was brilliant. Nice bit of family time, which was absolutely fantastic. Spark plugs. Guys, Pam Tools put the video out. Cool. So I've been busy doing that. I don't have any M5 parts available anymore. Engine parts will be okay. Yeah. So yeah, we did that, and then I've got a funeral to go to next week. One of my aunties passed away a bit sudden. So I've got that to do as well next week, and then the week after I'm off to Birmingham for 3 days, which will be good. Off to the Smith McGuinness Syndrome biannual conference. Not had one in 4 years because of COVID, but yeah, we're off to a conference. So me, Mrs. P, and Riley boy will be off to Birmingham, and we're going to meet up with about 150 other families who all have a child with Smith McGuinness Syndrome. So yeah, well looking forward to that. That'd be good. Birmingham to go and see Dick if he's about. Yeah, we'll have a beer, no problem at all. So yeah, I've been busy doing that. Apart from watching a few videos where I can. I see some of you guys have been going live off and on. I've been trying to catch some of that. But the reason I'm here, and you're not got that gorgeous little round faced bloke who's got head like a beetroot, Conker. The reason is Conker has said it's okay for me to pass the information on. But Conker's mum passed away just about three or 4 days ago. She passed away, which was sort of sudden as well. So he's absolutely in bits. And I've been speaking to him pretty much on a daily basis just to try and perk him up. And, you know, there's nothing I can do, but just to see how he's doing. And I offered to take the stream over tonight. He said no. So, okay, if you change your mind, you know, it's not an issue. And then he come back to me day before yesterday and said, actually, Mick, do you know what? I'm not up for it. So can you cover my live stream? And we'll go from there. So he may pop up. If he does, he did say he does not want anyone sort of, oh, sorry to hear about it, because it's going to upset the man, and no man likes to cry in public. But he just decided that his heart's not in it, because if he came up and everyone was sort of talking about, you know, parents dying or having, I think he would struggle with that. So that's the reason why you haven't got Conker up here today. You've got me. You're stuck with me. So that's why that is. So let's go through the old chat, see who we've got in the house. I got 60s, 70s in the house, which is good. Give us a thumbs up on your way in or on your way out. Customization. Let's just, where did that go? I'll try and click up my other channel there. So not my other channel, my video on YouTube side of it. I'll click that up and get my pop-out chat sorted out. It's been a while since I've been mucking about with these buttons. That's it there. Right. You might hear a bit of noise as I just fire that one up. Let's click that one into place. Bump, pause that. Pause. All right, pause that. Well, I've got 44 on the thumbs up. Fantastic. Give us a few more thumbs up if you can squeeze them out of you. There's about 60 or 70 in the house, which is good numbers. Nice to see a new YouTuber going live. You're about as funny as Gallstone, Steve. Nice to see you, Steve. I hope you're doing well, buddy boy. Right, pop out chat. Let's see what we've got in the house. So first in the house was Sparky Boiler, Sparky. Snoop, hello Snoopy. Nice to see you, mate. Thanks for popping in. Casey in the house on the case. Bill Shed in the house too. Hello, Bill. That sun's gone down now. Hobby Motor in the house too. Hope you're doing well, Hobby. Nice to see you. Colin K in the house. Hello, Colin. Chiselhurst Motors in the house. Hello, Chisel. Nice to see you. Dale in the house. Hello, Dale. Thanks for popping on in. My old mate Hank's in the house too. So is my mate Tim. Hello, Timmy. Grass Cutter Palmer. Mac 210 in the house. Jungle Bob Repair. Hello, Jungle Bob. Kenny Small Engines. Mark is in the house too. Mr. Walters. Hi, Mick. Could you or anyone in the chat tell me if you can fix a Honda 426C governor arm as it's wobbly and is moving about a half an inch away from the block? I think it's making the engine revs drop. It may just have come off. There's a little 10mm nut. It might have just come a bit loose, maybe. You've got to slide it in, but there shouldn't be a great deal of play there at all. It might be something's a bit wonky inside. You might have to have the engine off and take the bottom pan off if you've got play, excessive play. I will undo the little 10mm nut that holds it on. Keep it where it is. You have to hold it with a pair of pliers on the shaft itself, under the 10mm nut, and then just try and slide it back towards the engine. But that amount of play going in and out the engine, that won't affect the revs. It affects the revs that way. You could also just try undoing the nut and then setting the throttle to flat out and turning the pin all the way clockwise, and then do it up and see just by resetting the governor. See if that helps out. But you shouldn't get that amount of play coming out of governor arm, son. Mark's in the house. This chat's going to jump in a minute. Mark's in the house too. Hello, Mark. Thanks for popping in. Chat's just jumped something wickedly. Go back up here where we can. I'll go as far as I can. Hobby Motor, Jungle Bob Repair. Henry's in the house. Ben's Workshop. You're late. Cheers, Hank. Cheers, Ben. Nice to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Guys playing with tools. Hello, Bill. Hello, Rick. Nice to see you, buddy boy. Thanks for popping on in. Magic's in the house. Hello, Mike. Did you get the parts and the chocolate? I think you mean about the Matco parts. So yeah, I got them. I did do a video, so you might have either missed it or it's coming out. I can't remember. Breezy's Bike Shop. M&J in the house. Hello, M&J. My old buddy boy. Hope you're doing well. You hear me loud and clear. Try to fix it in the house. Give a thumbs up. Hello. Try to fix it. Nice to see you. John Rhodes in the house. Hello, John. M&J. Hayes Machinery in the house too. Nice to see you. Hope they're of use to you, mate. Yeah, I'm going to use the fuel tank for that on my own Atco at some point. I need to buy a fuel tap for it. But yeah, no, I can always use spare parts. Always use spare parts. PJ in the house. George Bond said you'll give me a spanner. Don't know nothing about that. M&J, in fact, you can have one, mate, because you're my bestest buddy in the whole widest world. Add moderator. There you go. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because you helped me out. John's in the house too. Hello, John. Nice to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Is that a no then? Yeah, PJ. I don't know who you are, PJ. I've got no idea who you are. Guys playing with tools. Ben's Workshop, Seth in the house. Joseph, hello, mate. From Auckland, New Zealand. Yo, how you doing, brother? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. Jordan E in the house. Hello, Jordan. Nice to see you, sweetheart. I'll change the settings. Jason Gardner in the house. Nice to see you. The chat is moving a little bit jumpy today. Dale in the house. Mountfield's on about the Mountfield. Bruce's shop in the house too. Hello, Bruce's shop. Nice to see you. You're all chatting. How is Rider Boy? He's doing really, really well. He's really good, actually. Lord Malade in the house. Hello, Stella. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping in, honey. Nice to see you. Tim Grass Cutter Palmer. Oh, I've got a few in here. Hobby, try to fix it. John Irvine. Has Conker sold the Victor Lawn Edger? Terrible news about his mum. It hasn't sold it yet. I think he got the parts in for it. It may come back yet. But I think he did get the parts in. Anders in the house. Hello, Anders. Saw you doing a little video today, Anders. What was that? Was that he had a head there, from what I remember. Mucking about the head. I saw that. Phil in the house. Hello, Phil. Hello, Mick. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. Steve's Small Engine Saloon. Never heard of him. My old mate John Clem in the house. Hello, mate. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. I'm here, but only for a few minutes. Mowing. Get out of it. Get your ass off that mowing. Get your ass indoors. DNR Small Engines in the house. Hello, mate. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. Rob Small Engines in the house. Hello, Robbo. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in, mate. Not spoke to you for a little while. Hope you're doing well. Hope Conqueror's back on form soon. Yeah. He will be back on. He just, you know, it's like his art's not in it. Grander's Workshop in the house. Hello, Grander's Workshop too. Neil's in the house. John's in the house. Jungle Bob, but we're there. Right. Now, I do know, right, that there's someone been missing from YouTube for a little while. I'm not going to say their name or their channel name, okay, but they've been a bit absent, okay? So you know who you are, and I hope you're feeling better soon, son. And keep your chin up, and we'll hopefully we'll see you banging them videos out soon, buddy boy. But you know who you are. I'm not going to. He did email me up, and it's for my eyes only, so I'm not going to go too much into it. But you know who you are, so keep your chin up, mate, and keep thumping on. You know exactly who you are. Whirly, hello, Steve, mate. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Aussie Motors in the house. Hello, Aussie. How much fun was the Victor? Oh, crap, ain't they? I hate the Victors. I've only ever worked on about 3. They're not very common over here, but it just over here when you're so used to the 4-stroke stuff, we don't get a lot of 2-stroke stuff like that anymore over here. They're just too noisy. I think that's why Australians love them, because we've got such a big country, Australia, don't they? Massive. No one can hear them running. But over here, you don't be running that over here. You wake every bugger up. Just Jeff in the house. Hello, Jeff, mate. Nice to hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're all good, buddy boy. We're all good. Mick, do you get many Hanks moving lawnmowers in? What's your opinion? Never heard of them. Don't know. Hank Small mowers. Never heard of him. I love that. No, I love the noise too. But the problem is when you live where I live, it's quite enclosed. So I haven't them things revving their heads off. They're just gnarly, aren't they? They're gnarly, noisy. It's just sounds like a chainsaw on wheels, doesn't it? But we're okay. Adam says, hi, Mick. Love the videos on the Ransom Marquis. I have one to restore. Any advice? Good luck. I've got, what have I got? I've got about 6 ransoms now. I still got Melbourne, which I did up, and I've got about another 4 or 5, which are in different states of repair. So I was doing a few more ransoms. I've got a nice complete Ransom Marquis carburetor there. Look, up for sale. Nice one. 479121, all complete, all cleaned up, all looking beautiful. Because they're a bit sparse, so which was a bit knacker, so I thought I'd strip that. I'll have that one off. I'm doing good myself, thank you, says Steve-O. Nice to see you. Guys playing tools. I live in the yuppie neighbourhood. Get out of town, you're not a yuppie. They count, but they don't count me as one. Keep their stuff running. I don't mind the noise. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Yeah, they always need a spanner wrench, don't they? Someone to turn their spanners. I'm making a clutch tool for a ransom. Oh, yeah, cool. I just used a angle grinder tool. They work all right. Gary in the house. Damn, almost missed this. Forgot about it. Just came in for a break and a reminder. Popped in to say hi. Oh, hello, mate. Hi, Gary. Thanks for popping in, mate. Hope you're doing well. You look totally at ease in front of all these. Yeah, totally at ease. All right, we've got a few people chatting. It's 8,000 yuppies and me. Yeah, I know how that feels. I feel about the same. Not Hanks, Mick. Hanks Moore. Hawksmoor. Never heard of him, mate. Never heard of him. I have to Google it. Can you send me your address, please? I've decided to give you the Amel Carby Pal. Yeah. My email address is actually on the on my about page. Oh, actually, I got it here, Jeff. Hang on, my old mate Jeff. Banners. Yeah, it is there, Jeff. Down there, look. See it down there? There it is. It is there, Jeff. Email me up, bruv. Email me up. DNR, Jungle Bob. Paul, hello, Paul. Nice to meet you, mate. Nor me, yeah. Right, that's it. Steve, I really enjoyed Waterfalls. Nice vid. Who's this Steve bloke? Steve Small Engine. I've never heard of him. Is he new? Put a new out on. I don't know exactly this is. Some YouTuber sent me this one. I think he's asking for a shout out, but he didn't get one. Tool Station is selling them. I'll have a look. I'll have a look in a bit. L&M. I'll Google it in a minute. I'll have a Google. I've never heard of it. I'll have a look though. In fact, let me copy it. See what it looks like. I've got no idea. Copy that. Up there. Let's open one of these tabs up. Let's have a look. I've got no idea what it looks like. Paste that. Have a look at it. Oh. Oh no. No, don't do it. Oh no, don't do it. No. Oh no. No. I wouldn't do that. Images. Oh no. Oh, they do one with an overhead valve Briggs on it, which don't look too shabby, but they do one as well with them cheap crappy ones, don't they? How much is that? 144 nicker for that. I love that, yeah. No, still, no, I will steer well away, mate. Steer well away. Steer well away. I wouldn't do that. All right, get rid of that. Right, where are we? That's that. Get rid of that. We're back. Right, back in the room. No, I wouldn't. No, yeah, no, it looks shocking. I wouldn't do it. They look like we've got no height adjustment, nothing on them. Love your comment, Mick. Cool. Yeah, no, it's Paul. It's fine. LM, it's tool hire brand mower. Preferred plastic cheap machine. Yeah, they're shocking. Steve, a transit camper in the house. Hello, Steve. Not to see if thanks for popping on in. Right, yeah, they look really bad. They're a bit like James and Ava, a bit like them. What was the other brand used to be knocking about like that? Power Extreme or Power Performance, that sort of thing. There's nothing powerful about them. No, come and buy one for me. You do better off there. Come buy one for me. Right, let's put a link out. Let's do that. Let's copy the old link. Copy. Oh, it's been a while, people. It's been a while. John Clem, I'm back. Hey, I can't stay. You want to be back? Power more. Yeah, more power. Place that in there. Obviously, motors. Just about to finish a Victor 4-stroke 450. Cool, yeah. A Victor 4-stroke. Yeah, that's better. I'm in my prayers conk here. Right. So there's the link. There it is there. So there's my rules and regs, right? Rules and regs. You don't like it, go and play somewhere else. And anyone that misbehaves, anyone that, you know, sits there and bullies people, sits there and can't be nice, then go and play somewhere else because it's not happening. I don't tolerate any bad behavior on my streams. My lord, that's filling out. You lot have missed me, didn't you? God, it didn't take you guys long, did it? That link was up. Oh my God, that link was not out no more than 3 seconds. You already got 5 in there. You bad buggers. So yeah, if you can't abide by the rules, right, go and play somewhere else. There's lots of other streams that you can do what you want to do. And my God, you lot are bad. Hey, yeah, it's as simple as that. I just don't tolerate it. So all my moderators are very, very smartly dressed in blue, right? Very smartly dressed in blue. And if they detect any sign of someone getting a bit gobby, getting a bit chopsy, and getting a bit above themselves, then what they do is they will give you a warning shot. They might delete your comment. If you continue, they will then just time you out or then hide you. And it's then down to me to remember to bring you guys back another day. And that ain't never going to happen because I never remember. It's as simple as that. But I don't tolerate any mucking about. So yeah, if you can't behave yourself, and go and play somewhere else. Simple as that. Give us a thumbs up in the chat if you'd be so kind. For the stream, I've got 69, 70 in the house. My basement's filled up. You're not a bad bugger. You don't miss me. Oh yeah, you've missed me. Nice to see you all in there. Right. So let's it also applies to when you come up on the panel as well. You must be fully clothed. You must be over the age of 18 years old. You must be English speaking. Klaus, do you want to leave? And yeah, don't start that. If you start mucking about up on the panel, I will drop you down. You've got about 2 or 3 minutes just to sort yourself out. If you can't sort yourself out, I'll just get rid of you. It's as simple as that. I just literally try and play it by the rules. So if you can't behave yourself, then you've got to go. Simple as that. Mick, 23 minutes in and no wishes. Yeah, someone please put my wish list in the comment section, please. I know there's a channel called what's that channel name? It's Bruce's something. Bruce's. No, Bruce. I can't think of the name of the channel now. It's something Bruce's. I think it's a big channel in Australia. He's got this really thick Australian accent. Apparently, he's got a wish list or something. I don't know who the man is. Please welcome Bruce's shop to my stream. It's Bruce Boy. How you doing, Bruce?
Hello, mate. Check out my new wish list stream, mate.
that sounds between Australia and London.
Hello, everybody. How is everybody over on the chat over here? How are you doing?
How you doing, mate? Can't imagine anything but point. It's fine. Yeah, yeah, exactly that, Bill. Yeah. Well, where is Bill? He's down there. Where's Bill?
My eyes are puffy.
What's up with your eyes then? You got hay fever? Hay fever with snow, Bruce, or something?
Yeah, I think it's hay fever. Although we got we got snow last night, but
you got snow?
Yeah, not much.
Good, right? So we got Bill, and
it was 82 here yesterday.
Say again.
It was 82 here yesterday.
It's funny you say that. Because I've got a bloke here that's 82. Please welcome Hank to the
stream. Hey, Henry.
Me old muckers, how you doing?
All right, brother. Yeah, we're getting there. Someone's just said, where was that? Who was it? Hayden. Is that my mate Hayden who's round my house today? Is that Hayden who's round my house? I've got a mate called Hayden who's round my house today. Is that you, Hayden? Round my house today? I think that might have been him. Just started fixing mowers. Any advice? Yeah, don't do it. It becomes addictive. No, it wasn't you. It was around my house. Yeah. So my advice to you is, I think what most guys would say, if you're starting out, pick a particular brand of lawnmower or engine. Briggs & Stratt flathead, Briggs & Stratt overhead valve, or Honda. Stick to one type of engine just to build your confidence and get your spares. And then as you get a bit more familiar with how the combustion engine works and what you need to do to fix the stuff, then you can then branch out. Because if you get Hondas and Kubota and you get Kawasaki and all that sort of stuff, you end up having 15 different mowers. Nothing you can rob someone off to put someone on somewhere else that doesn't fit unless you can really make it fit. And you end up with 15 machines that you got to spend parts on. So I would start with the Briggs & Stratt Classic Flathead. Everyone knows it and loves it. You can still get parts readily available. Get 10 of them and work your way through them, and then make your way up to the more technical stuff. Is my advice. What do you think, Bruce?
It's absolutely right.
All depends what's available too, you know.
I started with mowers and then moved over to two-stroke.
I absolutely love two-stroke. I love a two-stroke, apart from a Victor, because the Australians are weird. It's as simple as that. Down, guys. Did the blokes watch the the Crocodile Dundee or something? Yeah, mate.
Hey, Bruce.
Yes, sir. Hey, thanks, man.
Oh, get out of town, mate.
I think my wife followed you to Mexico, and then she went to Canada last week. I'm starting to wonder.
So I think
I gotta keep it clean. I gotta start this off.
So I think we better have the voice of reason come up. Someone who knows absolutely everything about everything. Please welcome to my stream, Klaus. Hi, Klaus. How you doing, buddy? Oh, sorry, wrong person. Henry. Ken. How you doing, Ken?
I know something.
There's my mate Klaus. I got my old mate. Who's that down there? I can only see you. You see your chin. Lift your head up. Lift your head up in the basement. Put your head up. No, that's better. I don't see you. Oh, that's it. Yeah. Please welcome Robbo. There's my mate Robbo. I've also got down here my mate DNR from DNR Small Engines.
How we doing?
Right, we've got a few in here. We've got a few in here. Well, you guys, I've missed you. Where you all been? I've missed you. I've seen you dotted around on other people's
That's supposed to be our question, Mick.
Hold up, Buttercup. Right, I did tell you I would be moving about in places from here and there, but you know, as always, I said at Conker I'll cover a stream for him, and I said I'd do that. But yeah, I always nip in and nip out. I did watch whose panel was it? I was watching the other day or last night. Was it really? It might have been. Was it you, Ken? Or was it
I went on a little bit yesterday. Yeah,
I popped in. I woke up for a midnight pee and just said hello. And went back to bed again. Luke was on the panel.
Hey, you're thinking about me when you're going to the bathroom. That's a step up.
It wasn't that cold. It wasn't that cold, Ken.
I'm just gonna say, Mick, you look as confident as Howard Stern sitting there in your studio, except he's got lots of hair and you've got none. That's the only difference. You look great. You just look
but
great.
he looks like he also lost a lot of weight too.
Yeah,
whoa! I tell you guys. Do you know what? I hit a bit of a blip. I hit a bit of a plateau. The plateau was sort of 4 sausages, 3 eggs, 2 bits of bacon, black pudding. No, I didn't. I hit a bit of a plateau. But today I have lost 2 stone. 5.5 pounds.
Well done, mate.
Wow.
Yes,
Way to
coming
go.
off.
Way to go.
And in it, and mate.
Oh, you froze. You froze, buddy. You froze.
I'm not ears, man. You know, I thought, am I still there? Am I there now?
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know.
It's not saying it's glitch.
No, you're in and out,
Can you hear
mate.
me now?
I think we're all here but you.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Right,
Everybody looks solid, except yours is a little flickery.
Yeah, like every
Yeah.
5 seconds, mate.
I think your lights are sucking the bandwidth out of your thing.
Hey, Bruce,
You're in charge.
Okay. So, does anybody know I have a wish list?
No, absolutely amazing.
Right, here you go. Try that. Any better?
That's quite a bit better.
That's better.
Oh, you look good, Mick. You've lost some weight.
It's amazing. It's amazing when you look down and you think, I don't remember seeing that.
Well, I was going to say you're all ribs and nuts.
It's unreal. I said to Mrs. P, have you seen them? She said, yeah. I've not seen them for years.
Easier to tie your shoes now.
Yeah, I use Velcro. Hi, Mick. Where did you get your batteries for the Atco Balmoral 17 SE? On Amazon, I have found to be the cheapest. They're about 14 to 17 quid, I would say, Adam. They're about the cheapest.
Yeah, but Mick, would you buy those for yourself or just for a resale because of the price?
I just buy them full stop, Ken. For what I've seen them, they're a pretty good battery anyway. Dry cell one. Amazon, you can get it next day. Do you know what I mean? So for what you're paying an extra £3 or £4 for, and you got to wait a week and a half, you might as well just bite the bullet, pay the £3 or £4 extra, and you... Alexa, shut up.
I was going to say, if somebody has a bird.
Yes, I've got a doodad down here. Yeah, they're pretty good, Ken. You know, the difference is, Ken, as always, you know, you have to keep trickle charge them up and whatever. So it's like anything, you know, you only get what you pay for, but they're not bad. They're about 17 quid.
Screwfix do a few.
Aye?
Screwfix do a few, don't they?
So again, Rob.
Screwfix do a few.
Yeah, they all do them. But I think it's 4.5 or 5.5 amp hours you want on them, which are generally the ones that I go for. I've got Backwards in the house. Hello, I do remember you on someone else's stream the other day. Hello, Backwards. I was here, mate. Hello, buddy boy. It looks like Bruce has come on first time in 3 months, and now he's buggered off. Look, mate, what's that all about?
It's lunchtime.
So we do the usual. Bill, how you been, buddy? I see you've been putting some videos out there, mate. And have you been busy? And happy Easter.
Yeah, I actually hit a point where I had so many things going at the same time, I didn't have time to make videos. And I thought, wait, I'm doing this wrong. So I slowed down.
I do find that myself, to be fair. Sometimes you know you've got so much going on. You're just trying to wrench away all the way through it. And you think, when I get down to about 5 bits, I'll do a video on something. You know, but it just never stops. So sometimes you have just got to just keep battling through it and just try and you see. There's a hardcore subscriber. Funny thing is, Bruce, I don't actually have a Bruce's shop mug. That could be good. I'm just saying. In fact, oh come on, Klaus. In fact, the Bruce's mug could go quite well with my big dog hoodie, but still hasn't arrived.
No shame.
Here, I was trying to plug you.
Shame is overrated.
Hayden says,
plug you.
is an Admiral 16S and a Hater Harrier 41 any good for making money on them?
Three.
A Hater 41 definitely are fantastic. I've got 4 or 5 of those, and they sell all day long. The Atco Admiral 16s, they're not as good, and the drive's a bit more funny on them too. So I would stick with the Hater Hawks, Hater Harriers, and that sort of stuff. When you get onto the other Hater 41s, I did a video just yesterday on a Hater Harrier 41. They're a bit more complex because they've got a vari drive system in them. So if you're not familiar, then I would stay away from those Hater 41s. But I'll go for the easier ones just a little Briggs flathead on them. That's what I'll go for.
Well,
so that's good to see you're busy.
What was
Bill.
that one you fixed yesterday's video, Mick? What was that one?
That's a Hater Harrier 41 vari drive auto drive.
It looks like a mechanic's dream.
Yeah, it's nice. But do you know what, Bruce? They're great because, you know, they've got a variable drive, so you can go fast or slow, which is great for if you're if you're young and energetic, or if you need a slightly slower walking pace in life. You know, then you can go a bit slower.
It's got that springy suspension too.
Yeah, they're okay. But it's like anything, isn't it? Nothing is designed to stay like that. You know, I think Tim Palmer said to me, can't you just weld it up? Well, you can. If you,
it's an aluminum bracket.
If you alley weld, you can. Yeah. Someone said, can't they should have made it out of stainless steel. Yeah, definitely, right? But if they made it out of stainless steel, it would never break. Therefore, they'd never need to sell the parts as spares. So they'd make no money. So guess what? It's aluminium because it breaks. So for 20 quid and an hour's labour, you can repair your machine.
Was that the one where you had 3 mowers with the same brake?
Look, it's done it again. Look, where's it going now? I'll show you.
Oh,
I paid I think I paid between 40 and 60 pounds for each of those, which is really cheap. The parts cost me about 40 quid. And I just sold one yesterday, and I sold one 2 days ago for £300 each.
oh, nice.
So it's good money. Yeah, it's really good money. Happiest guy on YouTube. I don't think that's correct. The happiest guy on YouTube, as far as I'm concerned,
That's Josh.
is actually that man there, because he dances everywhere he goes. There he is, Brucey boy.
Hi, Josh.
So that's what Bruce, what have you been doing, mate? You're back in the shop now. You're settled in, feet under the table. You all sorted?
I'm back in the shop. I fixed that crazy aerator plugger aerator, and then
Bruce, I meant to ask you, how'd you sharpen the thing? Would you use a file or something? Or
you know what? I ended up using a ball peen hammer, and I just bent the edges in a little bit, and then a file to take the burr off. There was a burr.
Did you test it out in your grass or in your dirt?
No, it's too heavy for me to get off the lift and onto the yard.
Oh.
Wow.
That thing is heavy.
Don't even get me started on hammers, right? Somebody left a comment in my last video, right? I was putting on a circlip or a star clip onto a shaft just so it would hold the spring assembly up, okay?
Yeah.
Apparently, I said, right, let's get a proper hammer. So I just grabbed the hammer, right?
I saw the claw hammer.
Pulled out a claw hammer, right? It was in the drawer. It was there, right? And I whacked the pin on. On it went, done. Think, like, yeah, job done. Someone put, you said proper hammer. You shouldn't be using a claw hammer. That's for carpentry. Oh, my Lord. Get a life, man. It's a hammer.
You're tapping something on.
Do you know what I mean? If
Nice welding there, Bruce, and all.
Thank you. You know, you can sharpen a scythe or a pair of outside snippers or an axe with a ball peen hammer.
Yeah, but if I was trying to pull out nails with a ball pin, I could understand that, okay? Because it's not going to happen. But a hammer ultimately is for whacking stuff, right? That's what it's for. And he's like, no, you shouldn't be doing that. Typical expert, you know. I just said to him.
And how many videos does he have?
Yeah. Do you want me to put a link to his channel? Because it's a great channel.
We can attack him.
If you like how to put tents up. That's all I'm saying.
Hey guys, I'm gonna jump down for a few minutes.
No way. Where are you going?
I got some noise going on, and it's kind of my mother-in-law's moving out.
All right.
I'll be back.
Your mother-in-law's moving out. Congratulations.
You get a lot of hits on that video.
Yeah.
That's Christmas in April.
Tech department. My God.
Happy Easter, Mom. Get up.
You know.
I hope I didn't insult anybody. That was fun, though.
You know, the thing is, right, with us people, sometimes you're sat there in a poised position. Bearing in mind, I've got a spring which is under so much tension, it's not even funny. I've got one hand on the spring so it don't come off. You know, I'm trying to reach around to get a hammer. I'm not going to sit there and let go of that bugger because it's going to Bruce, blue fingernails, Bruce. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm just trying to find something I can just whack a clip on there so it stays on there. I mean, come on, cut me some slack, man.
Yeah. Okay. The final result is it if it didn't run when it came into the shop and it's running when it left the shop, that's the freaking.
You did a good job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look,
and Hank knows what I'm saying about sharpening stuff with a ball peen hammer. He knows exactly what I'm talking about.
You know what I mean? You just got to do what you got to do. And I said to a bloke, did the star clip go on? You know, did it have the desired result? Yeah, I could use a club hammer for all I care. As long as it went on there, I'm not particularly worried. He could have said, you shouldn't have hit the back of a socket with a hammer. That I could have accepted, right? But it's one of the easiest ways to put a star clip onto a shaft is with a socket. So,
Yeah.
You can't hit sockets with hammers.
And there's a camera. There's a camera 6 inches away from your spring and the clip and the hammer and your nose is right in there. Well, mine would be, and you know, like
Can I see your shoe? Tonight, I've got slippers on tonight. I've got comfies on tonight, Jeff. Somebody once said on one of my channels, great videos, but the second I saw you hitting a wrench or a spanner with a hammer, I unsubscribed. Hands up if you've never ever hit a spanner with a hammer. I mean, come on. What's that all about?
I did it. I
think I've
yesterday.
hit a hammer with a spanner and a spanner with a hammer.
Yeah.
There you go. Hayes has just said, everything is a hammer if you're brave enough. Exactly that. Right? Yeah.
Anything you can grab what's near to you.
Yeah, exactly that. Include and that does also include mother-in-laws.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Dave?
It's a long story, man.
Okay.
Brother, my mother-in-law lives here. I too have several long stories.
Yeah. She's really mean.
Steve Small Engine says it better have been an OEM hammer. There you go. Speaking of OEM, how you doing, Klaus? Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well.
Doing fantastic.
What have you been up to, buddy? Have you been busy?
I have.
Good, lovely. Right. So what about you, Ken? Have you been busy?
No,
Klaus?
yes, I have. And everything is pouring in at the moment. And I've been doing a thank you video for the tools I got from Ken. And I've been doing, somebody talked me into doing a video in English on engine oil. Yeah, yeah.
I couldn't think of anything more boring.
I was saying, Klaus doesn't know anything about oil, does he?
It is so boring. I'm on take 3 on it.
To be fair, Klaus, you did an oil video in your native language, and I fell asleep, bruv.
Yeah,
So,
I did too.
If you did it in English, you could try doing it in Canadian. That would be more sort of enjoyable to hear you in Canadian.
I'll A it up.
All you gotta do is say Monday Schwerty Birdie APISFI. That's it.
You put A in there and boyo or something like that. That'd be all right.
Yeah,
have something like that. That'd be all right. So you two have been busy. Your workshop's filling up, is it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. The thing is, though, it's like everyone sort of says, man, I'm so busy. I think Dave was saying the other day, he messaged me to say on my comments, he's I'm so busy. Well, that's what it is. You thrive on it, and it's nice. It's nice to be busy. So the money.
I found it's not the issue of being busy. It's the issue of logistics, because I can take 2 mowers and 2 tractors in my shop, and it is full. Yeah. So the logistics is to get them out fast and get another one in, and not having. I don't park my equipment outside. It all goes inside because then it's insured. So, it's the logistics can be a little challenging sometimes.
Yeah, I hear you. Me personally, Klaus, I just leave it outside in the rain.
Yeah, but I mean, you have a backyard. That's closed off. People can't get there. Mine is sort of open to the road. And I'm not letting people's stuff being there outside. It's not.
Grow feet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mr. Scum and Mr. Bag. Do you have a problem with them?
Hey, if I leave it within 5 feet of the driveway, they think it's for free and they try and grab it.
Yeah.
Somebody said, I'm surprised you might have burglars in Canada. They made a comment on my security video, and I'm like, burglars are everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
They definitely are. To be fair, I picked up one. I'll show you what I got. One of these. Look, this is quite good. Let me show you.
Talk about burglars. They just arrested a bunch of them here in town.
Yeah.
I got one of these. Pardon me.
They're out already, though, Hank.
Motion.
I got one of these things. It's great.
Yeah.
Battery powered. You put the code in, or you push 4 to arm it, and then you got as soon as you got 30 seconds to get out of the shed, and then the second you lock the door, it's armed, sort of thing. And as soon as you open the door, it goes beep, and then within 10 seconds it goes off, and you can't turn the blinking thing off. So I've got one of them. It's not brilliant, but 2:30 in the morning,
Yes, that's good.
I think that's about 20 quid. Really cheap. Jimmy
It actually
the Mower.
makes more sense than a video camera, because with a video camera, all you see is the guy running off with your stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Jimmy
My
the Mower.
video cameras send alerts to my phone.
I've got that too. I've got a camera as well, but like you say, by the time you get the alert, the chances are they've already been in there for 3.5 minutes anyway, and your half-inch, your quarter-inch impact's already in the pocket. You know what I mean? So
I'm in Mexico. Hey, Trudy, somebody just stole the car.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Call
invent
some
one that
police.
shoots out poison darts after one
That's what you
peep.
want. That's what you want.
And then,
It's
and then
funny
you
say-
forgot. And then your wife gets shot with a poison dart.
I might try that on
What's your
mother-in-law.
point, Chris?
So what you've been doing, Ken? I did hear you're not been very well. I heard you had a bit of a cough, cold, flu, or something going on.
Yeah, beginning of the week, it lasted a few. I took a few days off of work, but back raring to go now.
Right on.
Man, are you busy, Ken? Are you busy?
Oh, yeah.
in
Oh,
the
always,
drive-
yeah.
in the driveway.
Always, but the thing is, I hate when you get the types of jobs where it's 90% detective work and 10% actual work. Like it's
Yeah.
hard to try and figure out. One guy brings me a Honda mower, just the engine. He didn't want to bring me the whole mower, which was stupid.
What?
He goes, "Oh, it smokes." What do you mean it smokes? Well, I'll be pushing it, then it'll smoke, but then it'll stop. Then it'll smoke. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So why don't you bring
Tell
the
him
whole
to try
thing?
the patch.
So what's that?
Tell him to try the patch if that's.
Well, what's funny is, I
Well,
looked,
the bl-
at,
and
the,
the bl-
I looked
yeah,
at
the-
it today, and I'm saying to myself, okay, he's thinking it's rings, wants me to do a ring job. All right. So I take out the spark plug. It's beautiful brown. It's not rings. The rings are good. Okay. So I do a quick leak down. It's not the rings. So the only thing left to do that, either he overfilled the oil, which I can't tell because he drained it. Okay. Or the valve stem seal is gone. There's one valve stem seal on the intake. So I called him up today. I said, look, I'm going to replace the intake stem seal. Take it. Done. You know, what else are you going to do? You're trying to figure out, oh, why is it doing this? And you don't have the mower to try it, you know, and no blade. So I can't turn it on.
No, yeah, it's no flywheel.
Yeah.
If he gave you part of a mower, give him part of a fix.
I had a fella once turn up here. He messaged me on Facebook and said, "How do you tell if your lawnmower's got a bent crankshaft?" And I said, "Generally, it'll shake your fillings loose. Generally, that's a standard way. But you can, I can check it for you. I use a bit of string. I put a dot on the center. That's all I do.
Measure the wobble.
I said, bring it round. I'll have a look. He said, how much will you charge me? I said, well, standard inspection fee is what I charge for that, you know. So he turned up with just the engine in a carrier bag. I said, no good to me, bro. You know, so I tried putting a straight edge across it, which didn't really tell me a great deal because it's a little bit of light there, but he knows. Yeah. So in the end, I just had to pull it over with no blade on it, which is fantastic for an aluminium flywheel. We don't like being pulled over with no blade on there. I texted him back. So yeah, bent crank, mate. Yeah, I've never heard nothing back from him. Right. so he pulled my pants down. Anyway, about 4 months later, I get a message from the same person. He obviously thought he was trying to pull a fast one. And have you got any mowers for sale? I said, yeah. Can I have a look? Yeah, come on down. So he come in. I said, have I met you before? He went, no. So with that, he bought a mower off me. I said, that mower's like, 170 quid, whatever it was. Yeah. I said, plus you owe me standard inspection fee for that engine too. He said, what engine? I said, the one with the bent crank? Here's a message. Look, that's you, same person. He said, I'll have the engine back. I said, sorry, mate, I tipped it. You owe me standard inspection fee plus that mower there. You're not going to lease, I get some money out of you. And of course, me being 6'2" and he was only about 5'1", he weren't going nowhere. I had it. Even Riley was bigger than him. You know what I mean? So he parted with some cash that day. So that's good. What about you, Hank? Have you been busy? You have been busy, Hank. You've been doing videos and bits and pieces. I see that. I see you walking around the backyard looking for scrap and what have you to build yourself a little wash table, a Bruce's shop wash table. I see that.
That's it.
So what happened to the gazebo legs you were going to use then? You ended up with big scaffold pole legs. I thought, well, when you said to me you're going to use them, I thought that'd be a bit flimsy, Hank.
I figured I could use them, but because I had plenty of them, right? So. But then trying to weld to that, thin material to the angle, there just isn't enough of a low setting to do that, So off they go, and then find something else to put on.
Something that'll take an arc.
Yeah.
Well, as you know, my shop stall's broke, and people say, "Oh, you'll fix it. Well, just weld it up." Yeah, but where it's broke, you need to get in there to clean it all up so that you can weld it. And it's so thin metal. I've only got a stick welder. It's so thin. I know, Hank, you said about putting a ride-on seat on it, which I think it would be all right. But the problem is with the ride-on seat, it's got the activation to lift it up and down, and I think that is combined with that seat. So if I put a ride-on it, it would always, you sit on it and it would go down, and when you get up, it'll go up again. So you wouldn't be able to lock it off. So
Yeah, okay.
I just thought, stuff it, put a £150 seat on my wish list, see what happens. Someone will buy it for me.
Yeah, because
So,
I did that. I put a riding mower seat on one of the rolling, the regular, what do you call them, computer seats or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Office
so
chairs.
It works great. Yeah.
Ken says, no MIG on your wish list. No, it's got to go back on there. It's got to go back on there. Hay said, be back in a bit, guys. On a promise. Yeah, so he's off to go and visit himself. Cheers for that. What about you, DNR? You've been busy? I've not seen a lot of videos from you, baby. What have you been up to?
Working at Family Dollar. Got a promotion to be assistant manager. Part-time.
Congratulations.
And just kind of working some things out, and still got a lot of people I'm taking care of.
Well, it happens, mate. Did anything ever come of that? When are you going to buy a shop or something, or rent a shop at one point?
I got one of my other customers that offered me a space, but he wants $850 a month.
Hell no.
And
That's a lot of mowers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
living there.
I'd love to get. I love machines, man. I love seeing you guys work on them. I've learned a lot from all you guys. I love you all, guys.
You learned.
Hey, I think my comment about your mother-in-law was not warranted. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, you're good, man. She's very mean, evil.
Oh, you haven't met mine. Mine's absolutely shocking.
And
absolutely shocking. Mine is.
But the sausage rolls are to die for.
Yeah, I love taking care of people.
Last time mine talked to me was 2007. She thinks that bothers me.
She's punishing you.
Yeah, I will accept the punishment happily.
Mine called up one time and introduced herself.
Punishing is them not moving out. That's punishing. I tell you, mine is.
Well,
Yeah, we're just trying to have some fun with you, bud.
Yeah.
Get this one. I have two mothers-in-laws.
Oh,
What?
Well, she's,
Man, you must do it differently over there.
Yeah.
No,
Klaus has been married so many times.
No. Her parents are divorced, so I have.
Oh,
That's
fair.
They're nice, though. They're nice. In all fairness, they're both nice.
Yeah, I don't know if I can.
There's just a few things in the world where there's just too many of, and that's one of them.
To be fair, I think the biggest problem with my mother-in-law, the biggest problem I got is that she's so stuck in her ways, right?
Yeah.
And there's no shifting them. When Ethan wanted to apply
That's
for
the
a job,
age. Just,
well, you say it's the age.
here we
right?
go. Get used to it, buddy boy, and don't change anything else.
yeah.
I'm old.
You see, some of us who are of the ripe old age, right? You know, we do tend to try and evolve with time. So Henry's on a laptop, you know.
Yeah.
Bruce actually got data on his phone. Bruce, you're a wicked man to get data on your phone. That's amazing at your age, you know.
And then the phone was so old that it quit running because it needed 8 gigs to run, and I didn't have 8 gigs in the phone.
It happens, right? But when Ethan, my oldest, he went to get his first job after leaving school and what have you, and come out. He was in university and wanted a little part-time job. And I said, all right, we'll have a look together. We'll try and suss out a little part-time job for your flexi work and what, sort of that. So Mum said, I'll get a newspaper. I'll do what? She said, I'll get a newspaper.
Oh, Grandma said, Nana.
Yeah, but I said, by the time you get the newspaper, it'll be out of date. Just go on to internet, jobs.net or whatever it's called, and it's live feed. She said, no. She said, there's always a job section. The Pat said, Mum, for Christ's sake, come on, girl. It's 2000th century. Come on, move on. No, she went down the road, got about 15 newspapers, cost her about £5.80. Come back with a great big stack. And she said, there's loads of jobs in here. I said, they've all gone, girl. That was last week. That's a free ad, you know. But that's my problem, is that mother-in-laws, they just don't progress as well as a father-in-law does. You know what I mean? They just do my blinking head in. But mine is an absolute champ. Mine is a rock star. She's looks after Riley boy. She looks after me. More importantly, she does look after me. You know, and
Lunch.
Yeah, she does everything, you know. So I can't complain. It just sounds like you got a bit of a pickle, you have, Dave. But hey, you know, things do improve. I guarantee you that. But it's good to see that you're busy anyway. What about you? Is it backyard? Is it backyard? What's your name again? I've forgotten.
Backwoods.
Backwoods. What's your name again? It's Nate or something, not Nate. What is it?
Taylor. Taylor is my name.
You got to speak up.
Go by Backwoods, but it's Taylor.
I can barely
Taylor.
hear you. You got to speak up or do something with your audio. I can barely hear you. I got you at full belt.
My actual name Taylor.
Okay. Have you been busy?
Mick. Just working on my restoration project on the lawnmower. That's about it. I just put a new video up today, actually, on that. Just working on restoring lawnmower made by Murray. It has a classic Briggs on it.
It's a good place to go.
That's all I've been into so far. I have a couple of them that I gotta fix up so I can sell them here soon. But
Yeah.
Hey, Randy, that's pretty cool.
So,
That's what you expect.
yeah.
Just
It's
in here.
Yeah, that's about it. I haven't been real busy. Just like I said, working on that project. I'm trying to get it finished here. I just got it all sanded down and stuff. Now I gotta wait for to get a little bit warmer out because for painting it can't be too cold out for that.
Yeah,
Right.
we've got several people here that don't tend to go out if it's too cold, too hot, too windy, too rainy, too overcast.
The weather here is just crazy. We the last this whole week's been nice, and now we're supposed to go the weekend, and this coming week we're supposed to get snow on Monday, and we were just in the mid 70s this week.
Wow.
I hear you. Just Jeff says, I've got an old rotavator, and it's difficult to get a dry belt for it, and I've got one that's about 5 mil too small. Any advice you guys know on how to stretch them, please?
Is it too small to get on or too small for it's already on? That would be the question.
I think it's turning the tines when it's idling.
Yeah, could very well be.
Yeah.
What I would do, Jeff, what I would do, Cookie, is I would take that belt down to we got a shop down here called Go and Spare, which is a car auto place. I would take the belt down there and just say, have you got a belt like that, but about 5 millimeters longer? That's what I would say.
Boy, that's not much of a difference. You think it would take it, eh?
Yeah,
Well, you got sometimes with belts, it's a little funny. For the European belts, I think the Europeans, they measure them on the outside diameter, where the Americans measure them on the inside, or the other way around. I can't remember.
Yeah.
And then it's also in inches versus metric. So I guarantee you, Jeffrey, you can find one that will fit. You may just have to go one that's it's sized in inches or
measure it yourself. Plus,
remember, stretching a belt's a one-way street. It's never going to be right once you try to stretch it.
Not only that, but a lot of the belts are corded as well, so you can't really stretch them quite so well. What I would recommend doing, instead of going for a rubber belt, I'd go for a Kevlar belt because they tend to slide a bit better as well. I've transferred on the Atco bound Morals. They have a toothed belt on the drive and a V belt on the cylinder, and it's always the tooth belt that tends to catch on the drive pulley. It should rotate freely off of the output shaft.
I'll be back in just a bit, guys. I gotta go.
It always tends just to grab a little tiny bit. So I've moved over to the Kevlar belts, which are a bit more harder and a bit more shinier, and they tend to slip quite well. So that I will go for a Kevlar belt if you can, Jeff. And go down to your local car auto spares is the best thing I can say, and just say that's a belt I've got. Have you got one that's just slightly another 3 or 4 mil longer, and you should nail it. That's what I tend to do.
Seems like every time I go through a belt problem like that, it turns out there's a pulley that's just a little bit wonky or something like that.
Yeah. What also
and the belt's
can
actually
help.
right.
Yeah, what also can help if you get a wire brush and just hit the inside of a pulley with a wire brush. Try and make it nice and smooth again. That also does help as well.
If it's a motor pulley, you can start the motor and just hold the brush.
Yeah. What's this about? What's this lawnmower lady? Had a marine come on last night, with a load of shite about my Craftsman Edge 1 with a Tecumseh engine, second pull.
Those Tecumsehs are the best.
Say again, Bill.
I love those Tecumseh flat.
That's what I thought you said. So see, it's been a while. See, you all forgot Tecumseh was actually a band. Oh, I said it myself. You can't be saying that. Oh my God, Ken's on it like a mission. There you go. Ken's gone.
Ow.
Down there. That's it. Yeah.
No, they're flathead Briggs and the flathead Tecumsehs. The Tecumsehs have a better.
You just keep doing it, Bill. You're just going to keep doing it to yourself, Bill. All the time you keep saying that, that's what happens, Bill. You know, some of us need to learn.
Yeah.
Even Stella said, "I knew that would happen." See, that's what happens. It's but you guys have been given slack.
Don't say the
too
T
long.
word.
I know on some other streams that word is acceptable. It ain't acceptable. Anywhere you go, it's not acceptable. Sorry, Mick. Sorry, Micks. Very sorry. She is very rude. That's all right, Dave. That's all right. It all happens, mate. It all happens. Don't apologise to me. So what was Stella saying about that T engine? Second pull sitting for the last 6 months. There you go. Bruce has got a nice sort of rototiller, isn't he? I think it's got a Briggs on it though, isn't it? I think that one has. Some of the older T engines are they are better built, and those Atco bound models that I've got, they've all got the TP engines on them, and because I think they're a different driven shaft on them, they tend to start better too. I actually threw a party when mine died, says Jeff. Oh dear. Pan the camera, Mick. Show us your big Tecumseh sign. Yeah, but to be fair, okay, hang on. To be fair, despite the fact I don't like the engines, right? Are you telling me you guys have ever seen a sign like that?
No,
I'm telling you, you don't get to see that sort of sign no more. I'm telling you.
That's a chief sign. That's nice. Super nice.
Yeah, that's a lit sign.
I'm telling you. I mean, the Briggs sign is absolutely spanking, right? But that old Tecumseh sign, you don't see many of them.
Nope.
You don't see many of them at all.
Unless you look at my garage.
Have you got some of you?
No, I don't have one of the signs. I would love to get an old Briggs sign like that.
I see it come up on eBay. Both of them were the Briggs sign. That came up, and you know, you get that thing when you look on something on eBay and you wake up in the morning and think, fuck, I missed it. You know, and 2 days later it come back up again. So my mate M&J is in the chat. He lives that way. He went and picked it up for me. He paid cash for it as well, which I reimbursed him. And he posted the big Briggs sign down to me, which is lovely. And then 2 days later, I saw that Tecumseh sign come up, and they wanted like 20. No, he wanted like 50 quid for it. I offered him like 25 quid. And it's not a reproduction; it's a genuine. And I thought I've never ever seen one of them before in my life, and I've got to have it. So yeah, I took it.
Yeah, nice.
I had that.
Nice.
It's just, you know, it's part of history, and whenever something's not quite going right, I just look up and think, well, things could be worse. You know. I think put the link out there.
You don't get much exercise with one of those motors. You don't get to pull it as much.
As I've always said, when you're looking at stuff like on the Snow Kings, which you guys get out in America for your snow throws and what have you, they're a much better engine. It purely is on the rotary style lawnmowers with the hideous priming assembly. That's all that lets them machines down. It is just literally the priming assembly. And I've got to say it. Why did they invent a carburetor throttle flap? And I know that Bill, you did a video very recently of this. Why did they invent
no idle adjustment?
Yeah. What? No, not just that. But on the throttle flap, they put like 15 holes in there. So when you take it apart, you think, I don't know where that one went, do I? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, the one that was backwards.
Exactly.
It was on the wrong side, and I could see where he put it together backwards. When you look at it, it's there's an array of choices.
Happiest guy on YouTube is in my basement. Is he over 18 years old? He's not, is he?
Yeah, Josh. I think he is. Josh. Yeah, he is.
Are you over 18, Josh? Are you lying to me? Are you lying to me, Josh?
He just had a birthday, 21, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, then. Right. That's good enough.
Hey guys,
How you doing,
Hey guys. Are you 18 now? Are you?
I'm 21.
You're 21. Cool. Fantastic. Oh, who's that?
Mhm.
Some, are you 18 in the basement?
No.
No. I've got someone else. I've got somebody else in the basement. She definitely does not look 18 years old. She looks. I tell you something. She may not look 18, but she looks fine. Please welcome the most gorgeous lawnmower lady I've ever seen in my life. There she is.
Hey. Hi, Stella.
How is everyone this fine afternoon?
We're doing good. Thank you, honey.
Spanking.
Spanking.
Ooh, does that look weird to you guys?
Nope.
No.
It looks pretty. It's sort of psychedelic.
That's what I'm seeing. Okay. It's in the tiny ones. It's all the stripy things, so it's kind of weird looking. So
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just readjust.
It's like Choo Choo Charlie.
It's
Big
fine
old-
now.
Look at you two sauces go at her there.
Got a
that's all right.
question there.
I'm holding off. I got this one beer that I found at the store the other day. It was like I bought it. It was only like 8 something. It's a local beer, and it's called Hell Yes, Ma'am.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
Belgian
All right.
style. And so I grabbed it, and there were only 8 of it. I was like, well, dang, there's only 8 of these things, but it's 9.2% alcohol. So I'm gonna wait till the end of the stream before I crack this one open because I might wind up.
No, I think you should. No, I think you should drink it first because the
Bruce, are you off your blinking head?
Yeah, just for the entertainment.
no, because the first one is the one you enjoy. The rest of them just taste like beer.
I am sorry, officer. I only had 2 beers.
That's right. I
2 beers.
only
Even
had
if
2.
Yeah.
even if you've had 6, you can still say, "I'm sorry, I have had 2 beers."
Yeah.
I don't think I've got
Honest,
a sense of
only
humour
2.
for Stella to be on a 9.5% beer. I don't think I could do that tonight.
No,
That's almost
I'll
like
be,
a jug. That's like a jug of wine, Stella.
well, I'll be taking like a nap on the lift table right here. So
That might be kind of fun to watch.
No, Stella, show the can again. It looks like Rocky Horror Picture Show.
it's something like that. Yeah, it's I haven't cracked. I'm trying to let it sort of get a
What,
little
you got it in
better.
a little bag to protect it?
No, it's in a Hell Yes, Ma'am.
Yeah, it's like Rocky Horror Picture
I love that.
All right.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is
That
a
is pretty
Belgian style golden, and I'm like, it sounds. I mean, most of the other Belgian style goldens I have aren't that spicy, if you will. I mean,
Hey, Howard, how are you doing?
Emotionally
I've got a
spicy.
question there from NW800. Hey guys, from Yorkshire, do any of you guys recommend a quick feed head for a strimmer or weed whacker? I struggle with those auto feed heads.
We all do.
I think.
Well, there's
I think the
2
best,
different ways to attach them.
yeah. Well, the best advice I can give you is go and check out Hayes Machinery. He's got some fantastic heads on there. What ones in which you can just you just put the cord in,
I like
you feed
the
it all the way
Echo
through.
Screw
You wind it up and it sucks it in and goes from there. So yeah, get hold of my friend Hayes Machinery. His name is James. He's from Devon, so it's a bit of a language barrier for you. But get hold of Hayes Machinery, mate, and they'll sort you out. Let them know that Micks Mowers has sent you, and if you put in Micks Mowers 01 code, you'll get absolutely nothing off. So try that.
The only thing I could recommend is make sure you take them apart, clean them without putting any oil or grease. Just clean them, get that plastic clean so the line trimmer works, you know.
And make sure you use the right size line.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
don't want
No,
to oversize it.
Yeah.
Oh, not
But
me.
a lot of
Klaus.
people
What
don't
I
spray
do is
things in there.
I actually, I drill out the holes on mine, so I get thicker cord in mine. That's what I do in mine. I know I do. I'm going to be honest, I do, because normally you get that cheap, horrible cord, or you get to buy really expensive stuff. So I just drill them out and put the heavy cord in. It's done.
Yeah, but sometimes they have a steel rivet in there.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
even if you drill out the rivet, if you run the string that's too heavy, it won't want to spin it sometimes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bill, sometimes you just talk absolutely ludicrous. Just drill it out and put a heavy cord in there and just go with it. That's what I
There
do.
we go. Here
Yeah,
comes Stella.
Bill, you can't win this one. It's not possible.
Here is an alternative, and I have some lines where this is called the Tanaka no-brainer. and there's a little button on here. Push the button, and you carry around a pocket full of 18-inch long, already cut, and then you just stick it in, push it through, pull it, and then you cut away until it gets too small, and then you grab another one out of your pocket and stick it in.
Can you drill the holes on those? Can they be drilled?
No.
What I'm more concerned about is that Stella's got pockets that will fit something that's 18 inches long in it. That's all I'm saying. My pockets ain't that deep.
It's folded over. Don't go there.
Right, yeah. Like that makes any difference. So I think personally, if Stella is going to go and get on the old Looney Juice sauce, right, we need someone with a bit of integrity who is also a hardcore drinker just to keep her at bay. Please welcome to the stream for the first time ever, Steve Small Engine Saloon.
Hey, Steve.
Hello.
With
Mick.
feedback. Hi, Steve.
Mick, it is very nice to meet you. Thank you for having me on the panel.
You're very welcome, baby.
appreciate
Are you doing well?
I'm doing friggin' awesome, apparently.
That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear.
My shirt's doing the same thing as Stella's overalls.
NW800 says, hey, the lawnmower lady, what's that? That's what I want. What's it called again?
This is called the Tanaka, Tanaka No-Brainer. And I want to say they've changed the name to...
It's only made for the American market.
Really.
Did she just say the Tanaka Nut Ringer?
Yeah.
No, yes, the Tanaka Nut Ringer. Hang on,
Steve, you should have been here a minute ago. She was talking about 18 inches deep pockets. That's all I'm saying. I didn't want to get involved in it.
Well, here you go. This is one of the 18 inchers that it comes with, and it's just very simple. Push the button.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
In one hole and out the other.
But Stella, what about fitting on the end of the arm? Like I've had the problem I'm having with heads on strimmers is the actual screwing on to the end of the device.
Well, this like comes off permanently, and it comes with a whole kit of adapters and left-hand threads and right-hand threads. It is.
Okay.
I gotta find it. You're gonna have to Google this for the name of it, but it's called the Tanaka. When I tried to buy one recently, it was
it's on Amazon.
Hard to
Just
find.
call it the No-Brainer Head.
The Tanaka No-Brainer.
Yeah, just look up No-Brainer on Amazon. It comes up.
if you Googled on Amazon No-Brainer, you know what sort of image you're going to get, don't you?
Right.
Hey, Henry.
What's going on?
Somebody's NW800 went, wow, Steve Small Engine Saloon in the house. Yes, no big deal, brother. Just get over it.
Yeah, it's on Amazon. It comes up.
Oh, so it comes up now. Yeah, the last one I had to buy was some other brand of something or other. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But it's for people that have, I hate to say it, maybe not the most flexible hands. Okay, and it's harder for them to figure out pushing the little knobby things in and taking off that head. It's just great.
So on that line head, Stella, you can use up to probably a 130 line or something, really thick line, right?
That I'd have to look in the little instructions in that. It comes with this what is it? 093, whatever the little stuff is.
Yeah. I'll bet you could even put 155 line in that head.
Yeah, that looks bigger than 093 in the picture.
Super thick stuff, yeah. I bet you can.
Probably could.
Yeah. And then your cutter on the guide on the guard doesn't hit that line, does it?
No.
Yeah.
It doesn't hit it.
Yeah.
Cutter's right there. So it's just easier. People don't have to mess with it. They keep bumping it on the concrete or whatever, and then the little button disintegrates and falls apart. And it's like this is easy. It's a no-brainer.
It is easy.
That's cool.
That's for sure. Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
you know, I don't ever get to fix anybody's like trimmer heads anymore. So that's sort of a diminishing returns when you're trying to make money
Well,
repair and stuff.
That's you know, to be fair, Stella, that's a bit of a no-brainer. See what I did there?
Hi, Taylor. Hi, buddy.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm good. Good to see you on here again.
Yeah, you too.
Oh, yeah. To be fair, Taylor, I had to pay him. To be fair, he messaged me on Instagram to say I ain't coming up unless you give me 500 Canadian dollars. So I said no, I'll pay you in Russian rubles. I'm not paying you in dollars.
That's better. I was going to say 500 quid would have worked, but rubles is good too.
Have you been busy, Steve?
I am absolutely a little confused about. I think when I was on Ken, is Ken here? There, yeah, Ken's here. We were on his live stream yesterday. We talked a little bit about this, and you ever go back to your analytics, you YouTubers anyway, you go back to your analytics, and for the last 6 days in a row, you go back and look at views, and my views are going higher, and then the next day higher for 6 days in a row. Yesterday, I got like 75,000 views, and I can't remember ever getting 75,000 views in a day. And so, are you guys seeing that too? Is it just the time of year?
Not exactly 75,000, but we do see a climb.
Yeah. I see a climb. You know, every time I put out a video, there's a little spike, and the spike gets a little bigger and bigger and bigger with each video. But I think it's just a time of year thing. I mean, people are trying to.
I think what it is. I think Steve has got so much money now. He's got one of them call centers in India that are all watching his videos on playback.
Hey, there's probably people that do that.
Oh yeah.
I'll bet you anything there. You can hire somebody to do that.
I could do it all day. It would take if I did it all day on my videos. I think I'd make $1.
That's right.
Yeah. And then they catch me and demonetize me, so I don't think I'm going to go there.
Exactly. The YouTube algorithms, the computer algorithms for YouTuber, they know that you can do that. You can buy subscribers, you can buy views, and whatever.
Buy clicks, views, all that sort of mess. Oh yeah, they
and then
they
YouTube
know that.
YouTube catches it and instantly just takes them away from you and goes, "Screw you, that's fake."
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I've got to say, the only thing that's not organic about my channel is the fact that I have worked really hard to network with some of the bigger channels.
You should go find a few.
Well, no, come on, be fair. To be fair, you know, I networked with Steve, with Brucey, with Terrell, with Musty, and I've networked with all the big channels, and that has really helped my channel out a load. But apart from that, my channel is 110% organic. What you see is what you get, subscriber-wise, view-wise, thumbs up and thumbs down-wise. And nothing is manipulated. I haven't got the time to buy software to manipulate stuff. I'm not.
Well, it would be useless anyway, Mick. It would be useless.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
If I can add something, Steve, I've noticed that the last 5 months, something weird has happened. It's like, you know, I think it's related to COVID. And just in the last week and a half, I've noticed a nice increase in my views again, like it would have been in a normal spring 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
We're kind of back to 2019 in growth, in a growth appearance.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
But it's springtime. It happens. It's
What's that?
springtime. It happens to everyone.
Yeah.
I just think it's a seasonal thing, and I don't know. Steve, you probably have a rather, steady stream of viewers all the time. So I don't think that, it would be as dramatic for you as, it's not going to be spiky like that is what I'm thinking.
Usually mine go up and down, up and down, up and down.
Right.
But just in the last 6 days or so, it's going up, continually up every day.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see that. I see them go up, down, up like a roller coaster. And
okay, I don't know what's going on, but my last 3 videos, all 3 of them have been 1 out of 10s with the little fireworks going off on analytics. Right? That's weird. I mean, I've never had that.
It's Google.
Ever.
They know you're back in Canada.
You know what? I said that to
They know
Mrs.
you're
P.
back in
I said that to Mrs. P. I said maybe Google knows my IP address is the old IP address.
Yeah, like they don't know where you are.
Bruce,
Yeah, I
how
know.
are you, bud?
They know everything about me.
Well, YouTube definitely does prefer Canadians.
That-
There's no doubt about that.
You are not kidding.
No, I don't. I think it's reverse.
Yeah, so we're getting screwed.
No,
Yeah.
no. I'll tell you something, if there's one country getting screwed over YouTube views, it'd be the UK. We're the ones that get screwed. Well, that.
Well,
the Vikings.
your internet,
Oh,
your
Vikings.
internet.
We're the ones that get screwed.
No, Holland.
I love Klaus's t-shirt.
Yep.
Love it.
Husqvarna, yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right, though. The spring does seem to have made for a little rush because I've literally tripled my subscribers in the last 5 weeks.
Wow.
See, it's got to be something with springtime, right?
So you've got 12. You got 12 subscribers now.
Hey, 23. Thank you.
That was all fun. That was all in fun. Right?
No. I know. But no, it took me 6 months to break 100, and then a couple hours to break 300, and then I think you hit magic numbers though as you go up.
You know what? You guys remember my 40K party, right?
Yep.
After
Yeah.
I was stuck at I was 9 shy of 40,000 for 3 weeks. I stayed there, and then finally Mick popped me over the top. Right there, there he is. Yeah.
And we helped. Still waiting for
And
the t-shirts.
and then once I cracked that crazy number, beep, right?
Yeah, well, Mick got me over 100. What? 2 months ago? 3 months ago? 4 months ago?
Right. Yeah, I remember that. I was there.
Yeah, and then I broke 300 and 400 in a hurry.
I don't know. He hasn't done shit for me.
Hey, Ken, you're over 1,000 now, buddy. You're on your own.
That's right. You're on your own.
No, I think I had that
tell you
weekend
what,
where I
Ken.
did Bruce and Steve. Actually, I got about 400 in about 3 days. It was pretty wild.
Yeah.
To be fair, Ken,
We
to be
pushed you
fair,
up.
Ken, the best way to have success to get subscribers is you've got to have a good channel, bruv, and you know.
When you look like this, you don't need that.
You got to figure that. You got to figure that out on your own, brother. Sorry.
I'm almost to 400 right now, which is crazy.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Nice.
Hey, yeah, that's
Super
awesome.
cool.
Yeah. So I hope that everybody can subscribe, and there's gonna be something pretty cool that's gonna happen for my my higher amount of subscribers. You might want to see what happens. You never know.
Oh, you changed your name. Did that help you?
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah. My last year was a terrible year. I mean, I had nothing to do at all besides staying at home, doing absolutely nothing for like a year, which is kind of boring for me, honestly. And then once I found out, once I realized that, I can go on YouTube, and then all of a sudden it just changed my whole thing around. So, and my buddy Austin did a awesome thing, and he named my YouTube channel Vegetables on YouTube. But then after that, I said, you know what? I think I want to change it more to a happy channel. So I'm like, Happy's on YouTube. Bam.
I was thinking
That's
of
a good
changing
name.
my name, my channel name. That's evolving to change your name. It's
Yes.
not
Well,
No, it's a couple clicks.
The one
No, not a-
advantage is though, Hank, is that changing your name on YouTube, you can do that just by sitting in your chair and not moving, bruv. So it's not like it's not like you're going nowhere, mate, is it? Let's be honest.
I was going to change it to Micks Mowers USA.
To be fair, that's got a bit of a ring to it. I would do that.
It does.
You like that?
Do that, Hank. Yeah,
Do it.
There is some
Yeah.
plagiarism going around.
that's copyright infringement if I ever heard one. Yeah.
But you know, it's you know what you got to do, guys. It's simple, isn't it? You know, you got this content.
Yeah,
You've
that's
got
boring,
videos
right?
out there. You've got to do it, you know. And I get so many people message me saying, "Oh, my views are down, and this, that, and the other." And you know, if you're just putting out one video a week, and that's it, and the content's not that good.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
What's up?
I was just saying, one video a week, and it's not very good content.
It's
I'm
not,
going,
no, it's not bad. You know, you've got to. I do watch quite a few videos, and
right.
some of the up and coming videos, they've got good content, but it's not really viewable. And I try and give so much advice where, you know, stop touching that goddamn camera, and or you get the hand of death.
Yeah.
Right.
Or you get all the shaking going on.
You know what, Stella? I edited out my hand of death yesterday. I went to adjust the camera just like that.
Good,
and then
good man.
And I was talking at the same time, but I took it out just for you.
Well, you can take that out, but again, this is the thing that I have trouble wrapping my brain around is since all you see is mostly my hands, you don't really see much of anything. I just can for the most part, just separate out the audio. And then just shorten, get all the dead spaces, and then keep the audio that you want to have on there, and just cut out the video that's no good. Just that.
Yeah, but you have editing 605 from the University of Massachusetts.
No, I do not. I have iMovie. It's the standard garden variety, and
you can afford Apple.
Yeah, but you know how to use it.
Well, yeah, but you gotta use it to learn it. And right. Seriously, I had a good friend of mine who is a video editor. Did my not my very first video, but another one of my videos, and I watched them do the editing, so I learned a lot pretty quickly, and then I just keep learning stuff. Yes.
This is the Blackmagic Resolve DaVinci Studio Speed Editor.
Yes.
Oh, I can't be doing any of that old muck.
But
Stella?
that's a dedicated
Stella.
hardware. Yes, sir.
You have friends?
Yes, I do have friends. I love
that. Wow, that was fast.
Yeah.
He already changed it.
He don't even have a logo, man. He don't have a logo.
I love it. Thank you, Aussie Mower Repairs. I appreciate that.
Stella, I actually used your advice to Bruce, who used your advice in his video, where he said if you're right-handed, be on one side of the camera versus left-handed. I did that today in my video.
Right, and then you're not looking at your elbow the whole time.
Exactly.
Right.
I just did that too. Yeah.
I'm guilty of that a lot. Getting my elbow.
But
it's
I had a little bit of back time, but it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, and that's okay. It's just little stuff that makes sense to me. But like I said, I really touched this video editing software for the first time in September of 2020. That's when I first started doing it. So I've been
with the iMovie. It's really good.
It is. It has, and I learn something almost every time I edit a video of like, oh, that's how you do that kind of thing. You just got to keep plowing forward because I don't have an April. So
with music, split screen or no screen or whatever. I mean, it's all there. It's just you got to find out how to get it out of there.
Yes.
That's one thing April doesn't do. I do all the editing.
No, I know.
Right.
You've said that before.
She does pretty much everything else, but editing's all mine.
You know what?
If you
Mrs.
get like
P, Mrs. P takes the two. Sorry.
If you get a good editing software, it's like you would never guess that I'm actually a 73-year-old black woman.
That's right.
To be fair, Bill, I could tell that by the way you walk sometimes.
Oh, you can see it. So how much are you watching me walk?
Wow. Russell Petrie, that's weird.
I'm watching all the time, bro.
Hey, come on.
Russell Petrie just asked if Mission was near Nanaimo. I used to live in Mission. I don't know.
Mission's a long way.
Do I know you, Russell? Maybe I don't recognize your last name, but.
Vince says hello from the COVID kid. Meds feeling rough. Oh, he's got COVID. Old Vince, is he?
Oh, sorry about that, Vince. I hope you're feeling better.
Get well soon, Vince. Now I got an engine question, if that's okay for the crowd.
Hell no! This ain't no small engine channel. Get out of
Ah,
here.
well, okay.
You go find
Okay.
somewhere else to go and play.
I'll find a picture of my cat then. Hold on.
All right.
Is it playing the piano?
What about food recipes? We haven't talked about
Yeah, food recipe. Yeah.
Go ahead,
What,
Klaus.
what question you got, Klaus?
I've always heard on particularly on YouTube that the Kohler Courage engines, everybody dislikes them. And I've been doing number 3 Kohler within the last 2 weeks.
Well, that says it all.
And they run great.
Is it? Are these on the riders or are these the push mowers?
Riders.
Riders. Okay. Oh, so because it's the what is it?
did you
It's
see-
the command that's on the push mowers, right?
Did you see the face Bruce just pulled then? See that face?
Yeah.
We said they run
Yeah.
great. Bruce is like, shut up about it.
Yeah,
And I was just wondering. I mean, every engine has its good sides and its bad sides. I don't see the issue with the Kohler Courages that I've been running into. They run sweet as a nut.
Yeah, as long as the bolts don't back up, right?
Well, that's part of my service to check it. But other than that, yes. I mean, I've had those too. But I mean, and you have Briggs engines that suffer from oil starvation because they didn't drill the holes right. I mean, it's
Yeah. Now I like the
Colors are
motor
quiet.
itself. It's the fact that it has that top the sump on the
The
cover.
bathtub.
You gotta check those. Yeah, you gotta check those bolts.
Yep.
And if you starve it from oil, you're gonna blow it. You know.
Yep.
But the motor itself runs nice.
It's
I mean,
quiet.
compared to a similar Briggs of say 16, 18, 20 horse, there's hardly any vibration in it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It runs absolutely great.
Well, the Briggs,
Got a
the
hell of
Briggs,
a counterweight in that thing.
yeah, the Briggs singles are really vibraty, but the twins are smooth.
Oh yeah. But it's I don't get it. It's I mean, and I see that whenever I go on to forums and
Because every time you see the videos, it's the ones that are blown up. That's why.
Yeah. You don't see the good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, the broken ones don't come in.
Sorry, I had a hornet flying here.
You got a what?
I had a hornet flying here. Yeah. So you turn off all the lights and open the door, and they will fly towards the light. So.
Oh yeah, I do that. I have bumblebees that come in. I do the same thing.
Yeah. Just.
Sorry about that. My girlfriend called me.
Later, it was good talking to all you. I'm gonna go.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
Thanks
cool.
for coming in.
popping
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah. Good to see you all. Have a happy Easter.
Happy
Yeah.
Easter.
Yep. Happy Easter.
See you,
Bye.
Tony.
Take care.
No,
Yeah, great.
and I was just wondering if there is an issue with that engine that I don't know about, or because to me it's a great engine.
I don't know of an issue. I just know that if you starve them from oil, you're gonna lose them.
But that goes for any engine, right?
And tightening up those, and using a little, what do you call it?
Loctite.
Blue Loctite on there.
Yep.
Lock them in there.
Yep.
Check them periodically.
Was it a stare down?
That's confidential. That's classified. I could tell you guys, but then I'd have to kill all of you, so I can't.
I have a breakfast date tomorrow, so that would be awkward.
Right.
To get killed. Yeah.
Dead silence. That's awesome.
Oh my lord!
Yes.
Well,
That's a good point, though. It's who makes a video when you get something and just simply can't get it running.
Hey, there's John.
Mr. Clam.
Hey, John.
Look
I
at
just
the
look at
state
shirts.
of
Now,
that.
you walking out in traffic or what?
The Jolly Green Giant. Look at it. Look.
I feel like I got to go put my overalls on now.
You want now?
You
got overalls on, and Stella's got overalls on. I feel like I want to go put
He's
mine on.
hot.
Johnny, we getting a tour of the Ponderosa or what?
He's hot.
There is nothing hot about John Clem. Do you know what? He's got his cucumber t-shirt on.
I know you're saying something smart, but I can't hear it because it keeps breaking up so bad. Let's try it again. Now,
what are you doing outside?
He's too far away from your Wi-Fi, bud.
Yeah, he can't hear us.
Yeah. I'm over at my stepdad's house, so I'm about 3 miles from my house.
Big cucumber. Here you go. You see that comment? Yeah. Look at the comment, John.
Micks Mowers USA.
Hey, Mick, I think you need to time that guy out. That Mick Mower, the USA guy, needs time out.
To be fair, at the moment, Steve, he's sort of behaving himself. So yeah, it's just a fake account. But someone having a little bit of fun. As long as they're clean, I'm happy with that. They're advertising my name. So.
And they have their clothes on too. So
hey, Mick, I was wondering what he was wearing with that green thing. Then I found it online. Wait a minute.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
You just covered it up with the overalls.
It looks better in the picture.
Yeah.
I love you, John.
I can't see. What is it?
It's nothing,
Good.
John.
You didn't miss a thing, bud.
A new workshop overall. That's all it was, bro. There's nothing to worry about.
They give those out to the guys on the side of the road that are in jail to pick up trash, right? Those suits.
Yeah.
The spinning wheel of death.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got bad Wi-Fi, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Bad Wi-Fi.
Well, I think he's just eating up data is what he's doing. I don't think there is any Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Right.
I think he's round his dad's house, didn't he say?
I think it's
Yeah.
Mall, right? Or is it
4 miles away from his dad's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he sent me a picture.
And I'm only doing this because 2 reasons. Klaus asked if I could do it, and I love seeing what you guys don't see is my basement. Everyone going, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, down there in the background. And Klaus was really giving it some. So this is a part of the stream where I do a guess what it is if I can find the right file. I don't know where it is now. So I did do one today.
I am definitely winning this week.
You got no chance. You got no chance. Let me blow this one up. There it is.
Mick, do you know if Conker's up for doing this?
No. For those of you that don't know, that might be a little bit late in the stream. The only reason you've got me in instead of Conker is because Conker's mum passed away 3 or 4 days ago. So Conker, I very much doubt he'll be coming up tonight. Purely because you know what it's like. People start talking about people passing away. He get really upset, and he has been really upset. And I've been ringing him up nearly every day just to see how he's doing, and he ain't doing very well. So I don't know if he's coming in or what. I got no idea. I did say I might leave a spot open for you if I can be bothered. But yeah, he's not doing very well as Conk. So I thought he said, "Can you do my stream for me?" And I said, "Yeah, cool, no problem."
If you can hear us, we're with you, brother.
Yeah. So just to be clear, though,
yeah,
if Conker does his live stream next week, then you're not going to.
Conker will be back. Conker, hopefully, funeral pending. Will be back to his normal stupid self. Well, he's stupid anyway, but he's really feeling it. So I said I'll do it for him, and we'll go from there. So this is a part of the show where we do a guess what it is competition. All you got to do is put in the chat what you think this item is, and the lucky winner, I don't know, get a sticker or something. Let me know. So you got to put it in the chat. And here is we've got to share screen tonight.
Sewing machine. It's a sewing machine.
It's a tea kettle.
No,
was that boat? Which one was it?
You got to put it in the chat.
Spark plug.
Spanner.
No, Bill, it's not a duck. So here is your guess what it is for tonight. There you go.
Vineyard.
Oh, teeth.
I know it is not Terrell fixes all's teeth.
Well, I got to start.
So put it in the chat what you think that is, and then if you know what it is, put it in the chat there, and hopefully we'll have a winner. We come back. A can opener, says my mate Bruce. Stella's being funny and says, "Is it a gear?"
She wins.
That's a good guess. Yeah.
Is it a grinding gear? No. Is it a hand drill? Says my mate Ben. No, it's not. Some sort of a gear. Well, no, I'm not going to accept that. Alexander Smith says, "Is it a flywheel?" No. Is it a starting ring gear? Hi guys from Oil Tech. A time machine? No. Is it Terrell's top lip? No, it's not.
Is it 18 inches long?
Is it 18 inches long? No, it's not.
Pretty funny.
Is it a hater mower height? No, it's not. Micks Mowers USA says, "Is it a cucumber slicer?" No. Is it a mixer? No. Is it
Ball
a
washer?
ball washer? No.
So this is where I go back to the old YouTube and have a look at it again.
Tim says, "A gear for a lawnmower drive?" No. Is it a juicer? No. Evening All Tech Bean? A juicer? No. Is it a hand whisk? No. A lawnmower gearbox? No. A retaining ring? No. Is it metal? Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
No.
Could be printed.
Church for me tomorrow. A timing gear? No. Is it my ex-wife? No. A handbrake gear lever? No. A hand mixer? No. A lemon squeezer? No. A ring compressor? No. A sausage maker? Says John. No. No, Steve.
Well, that little gear's got us all.
What industry, Mick? Any kind of hint on industry?
It's a beveled gear, so what's that mean?
Can we see it again, please?
You'll see it again, yeah. Okay, hang on.
Something we would use, Mick, or something in the house?
I think if you're in, small engine sort of workshop, sort of mechanic, sort of hobbyist, whatever. Everyone at a point in their life probably has had a use for this, one way, form or another. I would say. Sharing screen.
Valve grinder, yeah.
Do you want me to give you a clue? Does that help?
No.
No.
That hurts.
Great. Now the seizures start.
Yeah.
He's got motion sickness. I got.
Is it a winch gear? No. A flywheel? No. Clothesline gear? No. A cog on a drive motor? No. Metal's worth money. It's on my knees. No. Give me a bit of a clue. Can't see the picture as I'm blind. It's metal with gears in it, Paul.
Yeah, I've been thinking about adding Braille as a language on my page.
A diff gear? No. A coffee grinder? No. Can't even see my screen. Ha ha, no idea, says John. Well, that's about right. A valve lapper? No. An egg beater? No. A drive gear? No. A hand drill? No. Lots of them? No. Chain sprocket? No. Starter drive? No. Water pump? No. Lower gear from a mower? It's got nothing to do with mowers. Nothing at all. Is it a starting gear from? No. Gum shield? No. Is it a jack? Henry Maworski, you are the winner.
Oh,
right. It's the release. It's the release for Jack. All right.
Or it might even be the mechanical advantage reel.
I can't wait to see the full picture.
Double gear jack. Yeah.
What is a churn, Steve? A butter churn. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. It took me a second there.
Yeah, there it is. Yep.
Nice.
Huh.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
that was
Rick.
good. Yeah.
That was a good one.
So, in
Yep.
other words, if you're under the age of 60, you had no chance of winning this contest.
Oh, come on.
No offense, Hank. Hank, no offense, buddy.
If I would have put a trolley jack on there, you'd have gone, oh, it's a trolley jack.
Yeah,
So,
give it to Oil Tech.
Well, you took a pretty good haul on that beer there, Stella.
Oil Tech, you've won something. Oil Tech, send me an email. Oil Tech is my email address down below. Thank you very much for that.
Way to go, Henry. Way to go.
That was a kind of nice little thing, and that was the Micks Mowers UK. Can you guess what it is?
I knew it. I had a feeling.
Oh yeah. You got to play your part, right?
Yeah.
I was just getting caught up on my email.
Vince says that was a wallet opener. No, it was not. I spend loads of money. Thank you, Henry. Much appreciated. Says Mr. Oil Tech. There you go. So send me an email, Oil Tech, and you've got a little prize heading your way, which is cool. I guarantee you it will not be a Big Dog's hoodie because he doesn't tend to post them out. There you go. That's what happens.
It's summer, spring.
Klaus has got some, yeah, I know, yeah. He does it every time behind there. He's always sitting there bopping away. His missus must walk past and go, "What is he on tonight?" He's sitting there giving all that. What is he watching on TV?
It happens. It's the melody. It's a good melody. It's a good pick.
Oh, I thought you said humility.
It's just,
I don't know what that is. So no.
It's just something I threw together on a Saturday afternoon one day. I thought it'd be fun.
Oh, well, you hit the spot on, Mick.
Yeah, well, we do come in for a bit of fun. To be fair, I'm nearly out of merchandise too because I've got my new sticker now. So, well, not my newish logo. So I've got to change some stuff up a bit.
I'm just a little confused right now. So you're saying I did not win?
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, were you an only child?
No, I wish.
You thought you had a deal.
It's even better. I like that. That's funny.
Come on, Nick. I thought you had a deal. That's 500 quid you just lost out on, buddy. Oh, well.
Mate, I don't need it. You know that. Aussie Mowers has got a question, I think. I have a question for the panel. How many service manuals do you have, and where can I get Stihl and Honda service manuals from?
That's a trade secret. We will never tell you.
It's classified.
Hey, Ozzy, I think you should come up. We need somebody with an Aussie accent to come up on this panel. I've been waiting for a long time.
Yeah.
Amen.
We need to thin the water a little bit. Yeah.
To be fair, half of you guys, I can't understand a blinking word any of you are saying. To be fair, I've got absolutely no idea what half of you guys are saying. And also,
Hey.
I am surprised he's still awake. That's what happens to me.
Oh, isn't Paula from down south somewhere, like in the Smoky Mountains or something?
Who?
Stella.
Stella?
Yes.
To be fair,
I am closer.
I'm just appreciating she's still sober because half the time she comes on here roaring drunk.
Well, no, that's
sober. It's just how you're used to seeing her.
That's Georgia. I'm in North Carolina.
Oh, yeah,
No,
sorry.
I will attempt to answer his question because what I will say is I stumble across a lot of Stihl stuff, and I don't know who's posting it, but it's some community college website, something or other. They're small engine classes, but I'll be darned if I can find any Honda service manuals. They have that seems to be under lock and key. I got some comments in my video when I did that belt change video. Some guy said, "Oh, he found the service manual. You're supposed to torque this or do that or whatnot," and I was like, "Huh." I looked all over the place for that, and I'd like to think I'm pretty good at digging stuff like that up, and I still haven't found it. So I don't know where he got it from.
It used to be on news groups back when they were hot.
Yes.
You could find tons of Honda manuals, and but
right,
not
and,
anymore.
Well,
Yeah,
and
you
you go there now, they're all broken links. A lot of guys, they're posting stuff.
But Stella, we all use manuals, LIB, manuals.
Yeah, manuals library, all that sort of
when
stuff.
you do your search, though, put in I just did one real quick: Honda GCV 160 space PDF. Okay,
right.
Well, go PDF, and it downloaded a 57-page Honda service manual.
Right. Well, find that for the GCV 170.
No, that's too
Okay.
new.
No, that's too new. It's too new.
And find that for that HRN 216, which is what that latest and greatest mower was.
Is that a challenge? Is that a challenge?
Absolutely. Please, if you can find one, I would love to. I would love to know where you get that from.
Okay.
So I asked the dealer here in Denmark about 6 months after the new GCV X's came out. They hadn't even received them yet. So
Right.
I don't know. It's I don't know how Honda is in the US and in Canada, but here in Northern Europe, absolutely horrible these days. Absolutely horrible. They're shutting down dealers and.
The only service manual that I know that's floating about out in Europe at the moment is a Russian tank one.
Go on the good, the bad, and the ugly channel.
Okay.
That was good, Hank.
Hello, Sergeant.
Hey, Stella, speaking of which, I want to know, how did that spark plug taste?
Yeah.
It's not really a spark plug. It's a gee, how should I describe this? It looks like a spark plug and it acts like a spark plug, but
you vape from it.
Something like that.
Oh, gotcha. Nice. Hey, I want one of those.
Show me.
It's in the house. It's not in the shop.
Don't do anything you could be incriminated for.
Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down now.
Yes. It's
I'm sorry to interrupt. I gotta ask something because I was watching Chicanic the other day. John Clem sent her a set of these carburetor adjustment tools. She said she could be fined for selling it.
Yes.
Fined for what?
For selling carburetor adjustment.
Yeah, you're not
tools.
supposed to sell factory tools to people on the street.
But it's not factory.
But you see, that's part of their dealer agreement that they have with the dealers that they sell for. And a lot of these dealers have a lot of these manufacturers have very restrictive stuff. Yeah, Steve's like looking off to the side.
It's not the dealer, as far as I know. It's the EPA.
Yeah,
right.
Environmental Protection Agency.
But they force that on the manufacturer to enforce that to their dealers. So dealers, yes, can get in trouble for that, but that's why you can buy them all over the place from Chinese, whatever.
I can guarantee you that no dealer in the world has ever been fined from the EPA for selling somebody a carburetor adjusting tool. Never has happened. I don't care what anybody says.
Okay.
Who knows?
I just got a little like, what?
Right.
Rumor was out there. Yep.
Because everybody can buy it from China.
Right.
Buy it
on
on
Amazon or
Amazon.
Yeah.
It's much the same as my little toot stick, the old vaping device. Over here in the UK, 2 milligrams is a maximum. It's a max.
Okay.
You can't have no more than that because of TPD. But over in like America, you can have a tank as big as your head. So you just go on Amazon and just buy it off of there. And
what is TPB?
Tobacco Directive or something. It's the new.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's a new thing. They're trying to stop people from vaping because by having 2 milligrams will make.
Ken, you're the man.
So that's like 2 milligrams of liquid, Mick, or is that like 2 milligrams? No, you can find those parts diagrams. That's fine. You can find that.
I can only find it on European sites, nothing in America.
I'm talking about the actual service manual where this guy said, here's the way you adjust the cable.
Yeah.
And I was like, I adjusted the cable like I do, scooter cables. So, I was doing what I need to do. So
what's that mower called? What's the number, Stella?
Pardon me?
What's that mower number?
It's an HRN 216.
But you want to search the engine, not the mower.
No,
actually, what are you doing? Traction cable?
No, yes, the cable to adjust the transmission cable. Yes, if it gets loose or whatnot. No, the actual because I don't know if you guys remember. This is ages ago. I had this bent crankshaft in an HRX that I couldn't. I could narrow it down to one of 6 crankshafts, but couldn't tell which one was which because they didn't have enough dimensions and diagrams on there. And I wound up trying one more time, and I wound up going through Honda and saying, "Hey, when I put this engine number in, GJ blah blah blah, whatever it was, it comes up as not a good number." And I actually sent this lady a picture of it, and she goes, "Oh no, you'll have to contact our distributor in Tidewater, Virginia, or something like that." And I was like, "What?" So they go by the mower number, not the engine number, as to
I
figure
went on
that out.
Mowers Live just now, Stella, and I typed in zoom in, Mick. I typed
No,
in HRN 216, and it's a 250-page manual comes up.
I've seen that one.
That's new.
Stella, it makes sense. It makes sense.
That was not there, Ken, in August of last year when I got this mower in. That's when I got it.
Pages, yeah.
Stella, it makes sense. When Honda uses their own engines on their own mowers,
yes,
it becomes the mower number.
Right.
But when they sell engines to other manufacturers,
yeah,
those numbers you can all look up.
Yes, right, and they have a different set of numbers on there, and it took me a while to figure that out. But this lady in Tidewater, whoever it was, the distributor closest to me, she took that number and the serial number and said, "This is the crank that you want." So it's like $30. I'm going to order it and have some fun replacing a crank in a Honda. So that'll.
Have you seen this Canadian guy where he has a big pipe and he kind of straightens the crank with that?
I tried that on somebody who kept bringing me an engine, and it had wallowed out all the bolts in the deck, and then it had wallowed out all the holes in the shroud, and I put a new engine shroud on it for him because it had a metal shroud because the engine started with a T. Ha ha ha! I didn't say it, and so.
What was that, Stella? What was that?
No, I'm not. You're not gonna trick me into this.
The T word.
No. But I tried bending that. I tried whaling on that. I tried the pipe. I got a sledgehammer. I did everything I could do, and I eventually gave him a whole new mower. I gave up. I quit.
You know what? I've had good luck leaving the blade on and whaling on it with a 5-pound sledge.
Yes, I tried that too.
But I mean, Honda cranks are harder than a Briggs crank. They really are. They
What about the one that starts with a T?
How would you get to bend
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know because I don't.
Mick, in your last video, I saw Chief Tecumseh on your wall.
Oh!
Whoa. Hold up, Buttercup. Are you on about my sign?
Yes.
That's a nice sign.
Hang on, bro. Hang on, because there's not many people have got one of them in their workshop. There ain't many.
Nope.
No.
And look at that, look, Briggs and Strut. Look at that kick-ass sign there, look.
Yeah. I noticed that.
It makes the Briggs sign look better.
And I'd like one, but
I would send it to you, Bruce, but it's going to cost me about £5,000 to send that.
COD, I'll pay COD.
Hi, Dave.
Hey, Klaus.
It
How's
cost me
everybody doing?
£9 to send a spark plug. Well, Bill, what did you just say? You just said so. What did you just say, Bill?
I know. All I said was you put the T word sign. Not going to say it again. You put the T sign right next to the Briggs and Stratton sign just to make the Briggs and Stratton sign look good.
You're learning fast.
That's right.
Dave, my prize from one of your competitions where I won the tachometer, the manual tachometer, it was in use yesterday.
Awesome.
And
I love those things.
Yeah, they're nice.
I like the laser. I like the little shooter LED ones. They work better.
Yeah, but see, I had it was a Chinese engine, and sometimes the spark plug cap is shielded, so my inductor one can't pick it up.
Right.
So you just put that tracer.
Are you talking about this old guy?
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah.
That is so
For
nice.
you, Stella, I do not have one of those.
Hey, Klaus,
I'll get one on my Amazon wish
5
list.
years ago. Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize, Stella, that you can use those on diesel engines too.
You can use it on anything.
An
Electric motors, yeah.
Even an electric motor, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's actually made in Germany.
Yeah.
There you go.
like I think it was Netherlands or somewhere over
Well,
there.
good thing it's not Denmark.
Yeah, Christ's sake, don't get
I wish
anything from
kissed.
there.
Usually they say trace it cerometer.
Yes, it is
What's
a
it called?
trace it.
Oh, you bad bugger! Look at you!
Oh.
Look at you! Look,
I know. I spelt it kissed.
absolutely no shame at all. And they say I've got no scruples. You're terrible, Bruce.
Hasn't worked yet. I have never received a thing.
You didn't get the sex toys, Bruce?
So I've got,
Not from you.
I've got somebody.
Oh, I
I've
would
got
use mine.
somebody, in my basement. First of all, welcome, Lawnmower Detective. How you doing, Dave? Nice to see you, buddy boy.
Great, brother. How
I've
you
got
doing?
someone in
Welcome
my
aboard.
basement, but I'm having problems seeing him. But what's that? I'm getting a lot of glare.
Hey, Dave,
could
that's
be-
a nice hat.
It could be.
Apparently, mine's still stuck in the mail for the last 6 months. But whatever.
Oh, I've got two.
Yeah.
I've got a Steve Swanson hat. It's mine. Look. Well, it's not mine, it's Riley's. I've got someone in my basement, but I'm having problems seeing. There's so much glare. I think it's coming off of his worktop. I think. Yes.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I'm
Glare.
on.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
on.
Hey, boys
That's
and girls.
Look.
In Envy.
Hi, guys.
They got a bromance going on.
Memorized.
Mesmerized.
Looks like you could fry eggs on that.
Yeah.
That jaw was down.
I still don't see a tool on there.
Do you know what I'm most envious about? Is that Morton can actually weld these together.
There we go.
Way better.
Hey, who's the guy on the statue?
That's better.
That's Klaus.
That's us. No.
He's making a pair of shoes.
It's a Royal Copenhagen statue. My birth father. He had it as a gift when he was educated
Nice.
from his firm. So
Nice.
and now it's mine. Wow.
Yeah, now that's what they call a worktop. You can't see nothing on there. That's for Klaus. That's
What
you
the
need,
hell
mate.
is what the hell is that?
What is that thing?
So,
Yeah.
so if you watch my videos, Klaus, you would know I got some professional lighting rigged up. I got one there and one over the back there as well.
I thought you spent the whole household savings on a workbench with a lot of drawers. Why is the tabletop full of crap?
Hey, Mick, that is not a workbench. That is a storage shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve, I'm with you, baby.
Yeah, but a working man.
That's
That's right.
a workbench back there.
Yeah.
If I put my tools away, I'll never find them again.
My OCD is kicking so bad right now.
I said to Mrs.
Sorry.
I said, poor Mick has no workbench lift. He had to use his pender lift.
I saw Jeremy. Jeremy did something with that, didn't he?
Yeah, he
Didn't he,
did.
Bruce? Jeremy, More Medic One.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed that video? It's all about you.
Oh, I got so. Is it?
Yes.
Oh,
I think
Bruce,
it's in the
you're so
title.
behind the times.
Okay.
Bruce, if you spent less time worrying about your wish list instead of watching videos, you'd be on your
I've been watching Hank's videos all week, man.
Hey, thank you.
Oh, come on. He's only put out 3 videos this year.
More Medic One has been wondering for the last 2 weeks why Bruce hasn't commented on that video.
I'll
Probably
go look
thinks you
at
hate
it.
him.
I'll go check it out right now.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Leave my live stream and go and
Oh
check
no,
out
I'm not
my
leaving.
video.
I'm not
Yeah,
leaving.
Well, you're at 2 hours and 4 minutes now.
Look,
You're gonna be-
he's actually going to start tidying up. Look, he's going to start tidying up now. Look, he can't stand it. Can he? Look.
Would that be the part? It didn't make any dents in the tabletop because I'm hearing you can't get the dents out because of that special material.
Oh, it's 1.5 mil thick. So
Would that be the funniest thing in the world if he actually started frying hamburgers on that thing right now?
Yeah.
You could do it.
Yeah, but I don't got a torch for it. So
What I like is it. Look at the envy. Look at the envy in the man. Look, he absolutely hates it.
There we go. I'm back. I don't know which video. I don't know which video it is. So this is the last one.
No.
Or is it the one about breaking into his house?
I thought you actually said in the title something about a Bruce Bender lift, something about a lift.
He did.
Mower
I
Medic?
saw it.
Mower Medic 1, yeah.
Ralph, you know that professional set I got, which is still in the drawer as it should be. Everything. There's not a tool out of place. All that is just consumables up there. It's all that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll show you.
Klaus.
I'll show you.
Let's have a look.
That was the hand of claw of death right there again.
Yeah, but look at the tabletop, Mick. What's going on there?
It's a systematic mess. Okay.
It's a mess.
Those are the tools that don't get used right there.
Yeah, they hide them in the toolboxes.
That's for effect only.
I do like that, Mick. I do like that. That is nice.
I don't like that.
Like that. No, I do. I like it. It appeals to my sense of order.
To be fair, I've got to agree. Right, having shadow foam in your box, it does make you put all your tools. As I say, all that other stuff is all just consumables that I've been busy. But I actually lost my little tiny ratchet on my professional set. I couldn't find it nowhere, man. It's doing my absolute rocketing. I went down the shop and bought another one. Because I use it a lot, and I found it the other week. I hit it with my mower. It was out in the back lawn. I've been stripping parts. I've just left it out on the lawn. Yeah, I hit it with a mower. So
I had a guy bring back a 13mm rigid spanner the other day. It came home with a lawn tractor.
You left it under the seat.
I'll say, how many sockets do you find when you're working on stuff?
Vice grip. A lot of vice grip.
Yeah, it's just the way it is. I mean, Bruce, you say you don't like it. I guarantee you, right? If you did that to your box, you would love it. I was like,
I think my tools are too close together. They're just too close
I
together.
don't 150 toolboxes. There's not enough room with the phone.
Well, all
I don't have enough shop space for that, or floor space for all the toolboxes required.
Bruce,
no, Stella, you have too many tools.
Bruce, just buy one of them, two of them big husky toolboxes, about $5,000. Just buy some new toolboxes, Bruce.
I got another one. I got another one I can send you if you need some more space.
Hey, did you ever get?
I love that little thing. Did you ever get that one from Wuhan?
Yeah.
No.
Dave? No?
No. It's probably at the bottom of the ocean somewhere.
I want to understand that "too many tools" phrase. Is that Danish or what language is that?
What was that?
I've never heard the phrase "too many tools" before.
Well,
what language?
It was a joke. It was a joke.
You got to get, Bill. You got to get to an age where you just know you don't need any more stuff.
You know
Yes,
when,
you do.
What's that? What it is? What it is?
When is that? When is that, Bruce? Because that would save me a heck of a lot of money.
Well, I don't know. I think it's right around 60. I think it's around 60.
Bruce has already
How
started.
would you think I am?
When you have too many tools, right? When it takes you a 45-minute video just to show you how to unlock your toolboxes. That's when you know you've got too many tools. It's as simple as that.
Stella wanted to know where I put all the keys.
That's my problem. I'm like, God, what did I do with that key?
Yeah, Bruce, you probably look like a janitor going out to your boxes with the key ring, huh?
Yeah. No, I put my keys in a super secret spot, and all of the toolboxes are on the same key ring.
You hide the
keys
keys
are locked
on
in the
your
box
wife?
that you have a key for, right?
I don't think Trudy would know where the key ring was. If something happened to me, she'd have to hire a locksmith in to get him all off.
No, just use bolt cutters.
Yeah. But
as
they're
I
locked
told
up
you,
too.
Bruce, as I told you before, there's an easy way around it. When you go away to Mexico, I'll come round my house.
Yeah.
You ain't got to lock nothing up, bruv.
I'm going to put a bed in the back of my truck, a truck bed.
Yeah.
I think it doesn't matter what your organizing system is. The trick is when you need a 3/8 spanner, you reach for it, and it has to be wherever you reach for it.
Yes, that's the key. That's the key.
Yeah.
My stuff is very well organized.
Yeah.
What's actually, part of the junk over there is there's a little, tin, a little loaf pan or whatever from the dollar store that has everything that I rebuild carburetors with. The flat-sided screwdriver and the this and the, whatever. And I just leave that over there. The 13mm is in that little thing. So it's,
See, Osimo's, yeah, and that's the trick. I mean, you don't you're in the middle of a job, you don't want to start searching for your tools.
No.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I do clean up and put them all back. You know
Yeah,
where they
Oh,
go.
hell,
But
yeah,
that 13
Somebody-
millimeter goes back in the loaf pan. It doesn't go in the little thing on the shelf.
You're the same as me.
Somebody
What
said
I
to me
do-
the other day, though, I made a complaint and I said, but even the smallest job, you got to bring every tool out. And somebody,
Yeah, of
was it
course.
one of you
Oh,
guys
of course.
commented on that?
Well,
Yeah,
well,
I
you
keep
have
everything
to.
on a pegboard, so it's just right there in front of me, so nothing comes out that I don't need.
What I do, Stella, is at the end of each job, I always set aside 15 minutes of my time to tidy up everything before I lock up. That's what I do. I just set a time aside.
I do too. Honest.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
The big scare is when a family member calls you up and say, you know what, Klaus, we want to do our own job on a lawnmower. Can we borrow your shop?
Hell no. Not happening.
Absolutely freaking not. You know,
It's
go
like leaning.
away.
It's like lending out your chainsaw to your brother-in-law.
Don't do that.
I mean, girlfriends and chainsaws, do not loan them out. You know, those two.
I would rather give blood than let some of my family borrow some of my tools. I'd rather
Yeah.
give blood. It's not
No, but
happening.
No, that's not. Giving blood's not bad. Going to the dentist now, that. Okay.
That's bad.
That's bad.
Yeah. It hurts twice when they drill and when you pay.
When they bill.
Yeah. When they drill and when
We
they
won't get
bill,
into
yeah.
the dentist talk. That takes too long.
Let's don't do that. I'll have nightmares tonight.
Stella, last time I was on, you asked about the welding in stainless steel.
Yes.
It took a week to found it.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
I
What
bet,
is
I
it?
bet, I bet
Looks
that's
like a
one
potato
quiet
gun.
pipe, isn't it?
It's
is
one.
it?
One what?
A
Very
potato
quiet,
gun, that's
isn't
what
it?
that looks like.
No, it's not quiet.
Is that a muffler?
That's a
in
straight pipe if I ever seen one.
yeah, but it's made here with strings. Well, not string, with springs.
Springs, right?
And this one is actually it's an end plate for something. But I made this hole for this pipe bigger, and then it's slotted over here, and I made one here and the same here, and it's actually, if I can, it's almost straight through.
Almost a straight.
Straight pipe.
It's only for shine. It's only for shine, and I made it from for a good friend of mine for his car.
You
That's
have
great.
friends.
I told you guys, Morton, he can weld. I am deeply
Oh, yeah.
envious of his
So-
welding skills. Absolutely.
Oh, easy now, Klaus. So
Well,
Yeah.
I am.
yeah.
It's perfectly okay to be envious of someone doing something you can't do yourself.
I'm more concerned about the handprints on the backboard of that worktop counter. Look at the handprints.
Look at that.
Yeah. That's when he put.
I'd
That's
appreciate
when he
if you'd
put the
wipe
light
that.
out.
Degreaser aisle one. Degreaser aisle one.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have that in my worktop counter.
Mick would have his auto polisher out there polishing that off.
Yeah.
Mrs. P come in my shop the other week. She said, "Do you want me to bleach down the worktop and floor for you?" I was like, "Get out!
Out.
Get down!" God.
There's so much work cleaning here, you don't need to.
Yeah.
What the heck are you doing, buddy?
There you go.
Wait.
Now you just broke an $800 camera.
Yeah.
For a minute there, I thought I was watching one of Conquer's videos.
That's right.
So
Oh.
it's only for show and shine, you know.
With the table
No, I got
hard to
workshop.
put a motor on it.
I got what do you call it? Benchtop envy now. I have benchtop envy.
If you want to see what benchtop envy looks like, all you got to do is look at that face. Just
Yeah, you can tell he had it. Yeah, he has
I'm
it.
good.
I tell you something. The other week he came up, didn't he? The other week, and Klaus like
Biting his lip. Oh, that's funny.
That was because it was so clean.
that.
Oh, that
You
is
just-
fr-
you just
you
wait
actually
till Morton
you looked
puts his
very
first
jealous.
dent.
Klaus, you looked jealous. You did, buddy.
Oh,
I
he
did.
did.
I'm sorry.
and then-
But if I was jealous, it was about. I knew it was welded. I know Morton has been welding the upside and the tabletop together, and that I'm envious of because There's no way I could
can't,
do that.
I can't do it.
It's not a mark.
I had to.
I'll bet
I had to
that's a
throw away
pretty
my.
neat.
I was welding the other day, and I had to throw away my flux core and go back to stick. And I thought of Hank because he's really good at that flux core stuff.
Yeah,
I can do that. I just don't want to do it.
It wasn't the.
I know it's tough. It's tough.
It wasn't the enviness in Klaus's face. It was the way he tried to pretend he wasn't envious and try and explain himself as well. Seeing him squirm like that was absolutely brilliant.
Trying to look bored. Whatever.
Well, but,
Whatever.
It was great.
Actually,
that's the look right now.
I
To
can
be fair,
feel
Bill,
there's
you're-
no
you're-
defense here.
You've got quite a tidy shop too, isn't it, Bill? Yours is quite tidy, to be fair. Well, it is in your videos.
Yeah, mine is. But then again, my office is separate from my work
Yeah,
area.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. To be fair, my workshop's all right. I have moved some stuff about a little bit, so I've got a bit more vavavoom here now. So I'm starting to really utilize.
You're right, Bill. My office is really bad too. I mean, it's just crap everywhere. Right?
Oh, mine's neat. It's just got 60 years
tax
worth of
time.
neat stuff.
It's tax time.
you can do whatever you want with your shop and be and like other body's shop benches and other, but as long as you love coming in there and do something.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
That
Absolutely.
doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter
Be
how
nice,
it looks.
Be nice now with a bench top like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We all want to go to
So
your shop.
are you saying then? Are you saying that? Although you love being in your workshop, and what have you. So you're saying if you walked into my workshop, right, you'd think, "Oh yeah, I love being in here." Would you be thinking, "Man, I need to clean"?
I'll go with B. B.
Yeah.
Mick, you can only see this part of the shop. Okay.
That's right. Yeah, he won't. He knocked his camera over. The rest of the shop is just a disaster.
In fact, you remember? I think it was last year, or year before. We did a little bit of we were showing each other our toolboxes. You know,
You show me yours, and I'll show you mine.
Yeah, do you remember, Bruce? And everyone was showing. Everyone was showing their toolboxes, and no one wanted to show the bottom drawer, did they? Do you remember? Because when you pulled the bottom drawer out, it was just hell kitchen in there, wasn't it? Do you remember
That's
that?
right. Yeah.
That was right.
Mine is empty.
Oh, my bottom drawers are organized.
I would like to think so.
My
First, I have to move this one.
Yeah.
To show the bottom drawer.
Oh, did you just scratch your table? Oh no!
Oh no! Order. Order. I love it. This is therapy. Oh yeah. Baby.
That was one of them. And we could.
Let's see the bottom one, Morton. I've heard about the bottom one.
Yeah, the bottom drawer.
That was the bottom one.
There. There we go.
And it's because I do the Misty One style. You know, have you seen the video where he show us the favorite part of his tools?
Yeah.
He took the camera and pointed it over to the tools, and it looked like that.
Yeah.
but I know what's down here.
That's your plier drawer.
Yeah, but I know what's down here. So I only go in here and
easy, Klaus.
This is my screwdrivers.
Yeah, I mean that's what I have. I have a wrench drawer, a screwdriver drawer.
Yeah.
A pliers drawer.
You see what I used to do? I used to have my toolbox here at one point, a little red stack toolbox. I used to get like a hammer, and I used to just throw it behind me like that, and it would land in a box. And old Bruce would be like that. Oh my god!
Well, as long as it lands in the hammer drawer, isn't that okay?
Yeah. Whatever.
I think
works.
Dave's got a pretty good setup too, eh, Dave? He's got tools in his. No, Dave's got tools in his pender lift.
No, I'm not Dave. I'm Steve.
Yeah.
to be fair, you've got so many toolboxes now. It's not even funny, is it?
Yeah, and he's got like he's got like a 3-car garage, so he's got plenty of space, man.
A
I
what
got
garage?
I got a buddy that's got a huge, just like yours, Mick. That big, huge toolbox. Like, how many drawers you got in there? I went over to his.
About 15, I think.
He got it off an auction. It's brand new. He got it from an auction somewhere.
Nice.
He didn't get it off a boat, I started opening the drawers, and there's nothing in the drawers.
Yeah.
He doesn't have anywhere near enough tools to fill that toolbox up. It's like he's got one wrench in one and a bunch of couple pliers in another drawer, and I'm just like, wow, man.
You're right, Ian.
No,
Ian has the right frame of mind. He just puts it in the shed, and that's it.
They're gonna find him under a pile of that stuff one day.
I always say I put my feet on a mat and I start working on a motor, and if my feet leave the mat, I did it wrong.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Every tool's on the pegboard in front of me that I use all day long. The tools I rarely use go in the toolbox. So if my feet leave the mat, I did it wrong.
Hold on.
Yeah, but how big is the mat?
I'm all over the place, man. I am all over the place.
Do you have a pee jug too, then?
I like that concept. I like that.
No, it's the garage. It's the garage. Just use the floor.
I think it's a good concept. You don't have to run around and look for them and search for them all the time. Yeah, it's.
Well,
I think it's a good one.
If your shop is small enough, if your shop is small enough, everything is in arm's reach.
Okay, everybody have a good look.
Stella.
Yeah, if you watch any of my videos, you'll see the corner of the Corvette. So I know don't go past that corner with anything.
That's pretty.
See, tidy boxes.
Was that the cleanup day or what?
That was a
No, for me. No, that's a normal day.
That's the day about the toolboxes.
And you'll see the one on the right is
Whoa.
labeled.
What?
I was looking at the question from NW8000. How do you use those carb adjustment tools? All I'll say is there's lots of YouTube videos out there on that.
Yeah.
I have.
There are all kinds of.
Hey, I had a comment. The guy asked me where to put the primer spray for the carb.
Oh, I just had one. A guy said that he rebuilt the carburetor. No, he bought a new carburetor for his engine and still couldn't get it running, but he didn't know whether it was a Briggs or whether it was a Tecumseh. But he didn't know.
This guy asked where to put the starter fluid, though. And he said my video wasn't helpful because I didn't explain that. I went,
Bruce, what did you just say, baby? See,
I said,
that's how quick I was.
So what I did was I answered it as nicely as I could. You know, he's probably watching right now, but I just said, you know, you gotta.
Well, to be more specific, NW8000, it depends on what you're trying to fix. Is it lean? Is it rich? Is it bogging? Is it smoky? There's a whole array of things of what may be the problem. So you have to determine what the problem is, and then you can decide which one of those screws to mess around with.
And a lot of the new carburetors have no screws.
Exactly.
The thing is also,
so then it's a bad intake manifold gasket or something.
Yeah.
They're also some of the newer channels. I have seen some of them tune carburetors, and man, they're screwing. You know what I mean? I think, well, you're never gonna find that little tiny sweet spot if you just turning it and going backwards.
No, I learned this in my antique scooter world. Is you turn it a quarter of a turn and then you wait 30 seconds because it takes that long.
Well, that's one of my faults. I go too fast on them.
Yeah. You just and then you step back and wait and see what it does, and then if it goes the way you want it, then keep on going another quarter turn, and then you got to find that sweet spot of where. But again, it depends on what you're trying to accomplish. That's what the real deal is.
Yep.
Yeah, tuning is a fine art because sometimes, dependent on the machine, if you go to the book, right, and you tune a machine, it still run like an absolute pig, and sometimes you got to go a little bit beyond that just to try and feather it in a little bit and fine tune. If you look at someone like Bellhopper, he's a chainsaw YouTube channel, fantastic guy. He does all reboring, he does everything. That man will fire a saw up. He cut a piece of timber, and then he do a bit of talking. Then he come back and then he goes, "Bob," takes his little adjuster out and goes, "Just a little tiny tweak, just because he can hear it, as a machine starts to warm up." So he's continually ever tuning all the time, and it is a fine art. You can't just whack it in and hope for the best.
Tin Man is one of the best chainsaw tuners I've ever seen. His name's Tin Man.
The other mistake that I see a lot of people make is they'll like crank it up and they'll start twisting screws. No, you got to warm it up, and I'm not talking about drive the scooter around the block. I'm talking about drive the scooter for 10 or 15 minutes. Same thing with any other piece of equipment. They always give you 1.5 turns out, whatever, enough to get it started, but you've got to let it warm up completely.
For the commercial guys,
tune them warm and then let it get cold again and then see how well she starts and see
exactly.
How she
yes, and you have to double check the work.
Let it warm up and warm.
Well, you guys know I don't
warm.
I don't send anything back to the customer until I've ran it the next day.
Yeah.
Right.
What I do is that I adjust chainsaws according to the service manual. So if it says 12,500 with chain fully unloaded, I will do that exactly. And when the guy then comes in and picks it up, I say, "You got to come out here. I have a piece of wood. Tell me if it runs like you want it." And if he goes, "Nah, it's dropping a little bit when it goes in," I'll just go 1/8 of a turn.
Right.
1/8 of a turn, more fuel.
Yeah. And I'll have him try and cut again and says, "Yep, that's what it used to do. Good."
Right.
Out. Yeah. And it may cost you 500 RPMs. Who cares if it's got the torque, right?
Right. And what's going to happen is the guy that owns it is going to compare it to what he used to know or what he remembers. So it doesn't matter if it's at like 12,000 or 11,500, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Commercial guys are the worst when it comes to that. They really
are. No kidding. Now I just had 2 steel 56 style trimmers come in. I don't have to worry about the line and all of that stuff. He looks after. I don't even have to worry about putting the new line in. How many times does that guy change the line, right? Yeah. But he had it all out of whack. I started over with each one, and one had a plugged screen, right? Just the old-fashioned plugged screen.
Yeah. No, but I mean, for the usual homeowner that uses his saw 5 times a year tops. They can't tell the difference if it's dialed in.
Once every 3 years, where I am.
Yeah, firewood.
And you clean the carburetor before you even take it off the bench.
And and people ask me all the time, what sort of chainsaw should I buy? And I'm like, buy an electric one if this is all you're doing. Don't waste your time. Yeah. I mean,
even
of course.
You know what? Even a corded one. If they've got a 100-foot cord and they're living in the city, get a corded electric saw, and that's all you need.
That's what I own.
I have one.
I have one. It doesn't make the much noise there. So
yeah.
No.
I
was visiting the local nursery the other day buying plants, and they were. Who's ripping what? Who is Martin? What are you ripping? Stop ripping.
I'm making
wiping.
Well, Morton, it doesn't sound like that.
Okay.
Like Velcro.
It sounds like something you. It sounds like something you ate.
Okay. Sorry.
No, but these guys at the nursery, they were all battery powered.
Yeah.
Lawnmowers,
everything.
chainsaws, everything. Steel professional or Husqvarna, whatever. But nothing was using gasoline. And I know it's expensive stuff, but man, it works.
Well, and did you see Hayes Machinery a duel out between the newest steel? So that was impressive to me.
Even the cheaper ones, the battery ones, they have so much torque.
Yes.
The change speed is not as high, but they have so much torque. So when they go into wood, they don't even bog down. They just
They just keep plowing.
That's the nature of an electric motor too.
Yeah.
Yes.
they don't stand up right if you took them off. But he did used to wash them sometimes. Yeah. But boy, he didn't wash them before he could take them off, and he stand up right. Well, Harold, he's a stand up right anytime. But he didn't take his off. They were sick. Oh,
Right. In my basement, I have the man himself. So all I will say is, people, he's not doing very well. So go easy. And I know he don't want to get too emotional. So just take your time with him. But he is here. Please welcome to the stream, my good friend and yours, the Raven Looney, Top Conker. Here he is, a man himself.
Hey, Conker.
Hey,
Conker. How are we doing? All right. Sorry I didn't make it. Sorry I didn't make it tonight. Vic,
Phil, we missed you. Do you know the guy you stuck us with? Jesus.
That's right.
We missed you.
I knew if I came up, I knew if I tried to do it, I'd be in floods and bits. So I thought I asked Mick to do it for me. It's been a tough old week, to be honest, guys. But there we go.
Yeah.
Life, and then you die.
Well, we've been putting up with Mick so that you can just get your head straight.
Yeah, thank you very much, Conker. Thank you.
To be honest, I got to say, guys, and I know it's at the end of the stream, and it's deliberately done at the end of the stream. Thank you, Mick. Yeah.
Thanks, Mick. Thanks, Phil. Thank you, Phil.
It's what we do, Conker. We're all here to lean on each other in our times of need. And you've been there for when I've had a bad day, and other people have, sent me emails and messages when they're having a bad day. It's what family do. It's what we all do.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. The trouble was, everything sudden. I mean, I lost my mum in 2 minutes. Basically, that's what happened. She dropped dead, and wow, it's taken some getting used to be honest with you. But I'll be honest with you guys, the amount of people that have taken the time and the trouble to contact me and and all the rest of it, absolutely brilliant. And it goes to prove that this small engine is a big site because it's full of big people. Brilliant.
And the one thing that has always baffled me, Conker, is that PayPal money hasn't come through yet, mate, for doing the stream for you.
No, that's fine, mate. The check's in the post.
That's 500 quid he owes me. Unbelievable. I'm not one to take advantage of a bad situation, Kong, but you should at least pay the man. You know what I mean?
Oh, there, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. I've been kept really busy. I even went out today and bought myself a 100-liter air compressor.
Yes.
Because I only had a 50-liter before, and I dare say this, I was always running out of air. Believe it. So
first time.
So what did you buy? Did you buy an upright one or horizontal? What did you buy?
Horizontal one, mate. I stole it. The guy. This thing. Hang on.
Let me just check mine's still here first. You just said stole it. Mine's still here.
No, the guy is crazy. It's a 600 and some odd pound machine. I paid 150 quid for it.
Nice.
But it's superb, and I'll send some photographs and stuff, mate. But yeah.
So how long do you think it would be, people? Place your bets before Conker blows the seat out of a carburetor with his new air compressor. It's going to happen, isn't it? It's going to happen. He's going to sit there.
I want to see him drain it like Martin.
Yeah.
Well, is it hot air? Is it hot air?
I did try to do that this afternoon. I couldn't get down there to get out of the tap. It was too far low. I got down and couldn't get back up again.
What you want, Conker, is some kind of winch that you can winch it up in the air. But we've all seen your video on that one, mate. You know what I mean? So
put a hook on it.
Conquer the drain valve. Get a ball valve. A stainless steel ball valve.
Yeah.
Well, Phil,
you can get those nice little ball valves with the black handle on them, eh?
Well, what I found, Phil, was an extension. It's like a braided. It's like 8 inches long. Sorry, and it basically it's right, and it puts the valve like outside of your unit. So it's very easy to
Stella,
get to and drain out.
Stella, you just said 8 inches.
Okay. 13,
Talk metric. It's 200 millimeter. Right?
That's right. 200 millimeters.
I'm just wondering why you think that's 8 inches.
It's not.
Isn't it?
You know, I've been on here 2 minutes and it starts.
It's already gone south. It's already gone south.
It started 2 hours ago, Phil.
It started 2 hours ago.
I've been watching, guys. I'll be honest with you. I've been on the side since the very beginning, just watching. And yeah,
right.
it's
To
been a
be
good
fair,
stream. Great stream.
Stella always says, I only have as many beers as a piece of equipment I'm working on has wheels, and today she's working on a tank. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I will remind you that it's taken me more than an hour, and I'm still not done with this beer because it's a strong one.
Stella, it's warm.
Stella, you're lightweight.
Ronnie Barker says, sorry, someone's robbed my air compressor. Been out looking for it all day. Was that you, Conker?
I might be able to help him.
Phil,
yes.
his air compressor.
Phil, what brand did you get?
Beg pardon?
What brand did you get?
It's a
blue one.
A-back, an ABA.
It's a blue one.
An A-back. I think it's an Italian job.
Yeah. 230 or 400 volts?
It's an A-back Pro A29B. Does that help?
No, that's fine. I've heard the brand before. It's a good brand.
Yeah.
Is it 230 or 400 volts?
230, mate. It runs straight off our mains. 240 volts.
Okay. Is it oil fill? Does it have an oil sump on it? Is it quiet, or is it one of those really loud things?
It's a belt driven. It's belt driven, so it's quieter.
It's
nice.
Oil. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm well pleased with it because the other one I kept running out of air, and so there we go.
I cannot wait for the video how to change a belt on your air compressor. That's going to be an absolute bloody
Just wait till you have to change the oil. That's going to go all over the place.
I couldn't get it out of the car, so I phoned up a mate of mine who's about 4'2" high. Can you come around and give me a hand?
And put it on his head.
He picked the whole thing up on himself and took it out the car. I couldn't even pick it up.
Good for you.
Nice.
Thanks for having me, Nick. I appreciate it. I've got to get out of here.
Yeah, you're welcome, Dave. We're
Everybody take care.
Good. Cheers, Dave. All the very best, mate.
Bye, Dave. Thank you.
Bye, Dave.
Bye, gang.
So the time is now 8 minutes past 9. I go to 9 o'clock, but obviously my good friend and yours has come up and graced me with his presence, which is nice, but he doesn't grace me with his payment for the stream, so I should be coming to get you, old man. So thank you very much for everyone that has supported the channel throughout, and Conker, condolences, buddy boy. Just keep in touch, mate. You got my number. Just ring up as and when you want to, mate. You know what I mean? Thank you to Hank, who amazingly stayed awake throughout the entire stream. Absolutely brilliant. Can't get over that. Thank you to Klaus for not showing too much envy about the worktops. So cheers for coming on, Klaus. Ken, very, very quiet tonight, which is quite nice for a change. But I know you were working hard for Stella trying to find her service manual. Thank you to Bill for coming up and showing us your office, and you need to tidy that up. That's a mess. Stella, it's great to see you sober, sweetheart. I've never seen you so organised in my whole life. Thank you very much. Thank you to my good friend Bruce for, as always, coming up to support the channel. And what's your name again? I can never remember your solid name.
Morton.
Morton. I'm going to call you Pete from now on. All right?
Yeah, that's okay.
I'll call you Pete.
We should not call me Dave for dinner.
Exactly.
As always, give us a thumbs up on your way out. Be much appreciated. And next week it should be Conker, unless funeral plans or whatever comes into effect. And if it does, Conker, just give me a shout, and I'll do something with that. We'll sort something out.
We'll talk.
So thank you very much, guys. Check out these amazing channels because they all spend a lot of their time trying to entertain you lot, and some of them fail miserably. So just make sure you're doing what you're doing and keep supporting us. And I'll catch you on the next one. But until then, guys, don't forget, most importantly, take her easy.
Goodbye, my friends.
Yeah, mate. Thanks, everybody.